What is good? We are back. It is Rainier Rushdown again, your favorite bi-weekly free-to-enter Street Fighter 6 rookie bracket. This is number six overall, and the first rookie bracket of ours of 2024. And if you're joining us just now, that means you are right on time to catch our opening matches. I am Leaf, and joining me is the new classic commentator god, Lentini. How are you doing, my man?
Kind, dude. I am fantastic today. I'm so excited to finally get to do some of these Rainier Rushdown brackets. I've seen it posted like every week in the Discord, and I keep thinking, man, I need to get in there, talk some Street Fighter, and doing this rookie bracket is such a great way to get into it because it's always exciting because you don't know what's going to happen match to match. The fact that we are, no masters allowed, which means no Ken players if I'm reading things right?
If only.
It means that there's a certain level of like just not being used to the tournament environment. So it doesn't matter how many times you've grinded your training mode combos, right? When you really get into that grand final set, can you still drive rush cancel? There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, it's really that like under pressure. Like some people flourish, some people crumble, and you really don't know which kind of player you are until you force yourself into those waters. And these are those perfect, like, not too choppy waters to sort of force yourself into, right? It's one thing to go 0-2 at a tournament that has like the best players in your region and you played both of them in order and didn't get to play anymore. But like these sorts of ones, it's like
exactly.
you can make some mistakes. You can drop that confirm and mash that DP and things might work out.
I like that you mentioned the not so turbulent waters because that really is a challenge for new players because of the way seeding works at tournaments. If you're a brand new player, your round one's going to be the person who's seeded to win the whole thing. So it's like,
Right.
oh, okay, I guess I'll just GG go next, shake my hand, right? Like,
Right.
it's rough.
In some senses, it's like a gift and a curse because you really get to see the peak of the mountain immediately.
It's
But
the
the
trial
problem
by
with
fire.
yeah, I mean the problem with seeing the peak of the mountain is realizing how far away you are from the peak of the mountain, you know? But
I
it's
do
like when
think
these brackets come along, it's like the hill. It's a hill, you know? It's like I
right,
can climb
right,
that.
right. You're doing your interval training. You go
Yeah,
up a little bit at a
yes,
time, hit that crest, relax, and then there's a little bit more.
yes.
It's just a fantastic thing. And it's great that we do this every other week, alternating with those more traditional brackets, which means that, every Wednesday there's an opportunity. Do you want to climb the mountain or do you want to climb the hill? It's entirely up to you.
Totally. And yeah, let's like talk about that, right? Because alternating weeks, last week was our first of this year. Next week will be our next one. Uh, if losing two and being done with it is not your style, we do have our ladder bracket where you can just come and play matchmaking. That's a 2-hour window, 6 to 8 p.m. on every other Wednesday. And maybe you're okay with that trial by fire. Maybe you're down to get that quick 0-2 against the best players out there. And if you really want to test your mettle, that can also be the place to do it. But
While
looking
we're
at this
talking about
bracket,
it,
yeah?
oh yeah, tell me about this bracket. I want to know exactly what we have coming up. What's our first match look like tonight?
Oh man, this is gonna be a fun one. I think I heard Bloody 9 is coming up
Yeah, up
first
against Fabel.
against Fabel, which, okay, so a little story time, right? Bloody 9, classic Rainier rookie rushdown, sort of the BLAHKonda champion, like the hometown hero, if you will. Fabel, on the other hand, the invader from another one of my favorite games, Skullgirls. This player
Ooh.
is a menace in that game and has been kind of sleeping on this game quite a bit. They're like
Okay.
talking about how like they love Aki and they're stoked about it. Just got him to the game again. Not stoked about Aki being how she is tier wise, but toughing it out. And fortunately for us at home, not yet master. So we get to see maybe some stuff that they found.
Yeah, that's the thing about tier lists. Like especially when you're not even at the master level, but realistically, if you're not like Evo top 16 level, does the tier list even matter? And even
Oh,
at that level, like we've seen so much back and forth of like what's viable, what's not viable. Ryu, of course, being the most recent character. They're like, wait a minute, this character, he might have some sauce. Let's see him at Capcom Cup. So when you look at Aki, like, yeah, maybe not the best character. You have to sacrifice Oki sometimes for your setups. Very momentum based, and there can be some issues with that, but just skill issue.
Real.
I'm gonna say it.
And you know, sometimes the tier list is subjective in other ways, right? Like sometimes you're not talking about tournament viability. Sometimes you're just looking for that cool factor. And I think one thing that most of us can agree on is Aki has got it. Whatever it is, she's damn cool.
Mm-hmm. And I know I can fix her, so like absolutely all on that Aki train. 7 days of the week, 8 days of the week if I can have it. I love this character. Just their willingness to create such a like. There's no redeeming the way Aki is. Like they didn't even try to have like the tragic backstory. They just went all in. Like, no, this character is evil. She will inject you with explosive poison mid-match.
She hits you with the BBD. That girl is poison.
Okay. I'll get one of these guitars out of the background and we'll jam.
Let's go. Yeah, and that's not it for our bracket. I don't know how soon this is starting up, but we can throw out a couple more names out here. I know yet another one of two other favorites I'm looking at tonight are definitely BLAHKonda, another rookie returner. I think the last bracket that they were in, they got second, but it was a really close fight if I recall correctly. So I'm really looking to see what his Honda can do tonight. And then MysteriousJ is another one to look out for. Chun-Li main. That's definitely going to be making their way for the peak, if you will,
they're currently
tonight.
seeded to actually play each other in quarterfinals. So that could be a really interesting match. Honda, the degenerate, versus the raw footsies Chun-Li.
That's
and
right.
It's one of those things we talk about when you're at the lower levels of play. Honda at like rookie tier is absolutely broken, right? But once you get to the point of where these players are, it starts to shift over, and all of a sudden Honda's not that good anymore because presumably MysteriousJ will know how to deal with a lot of that stuff. But that's something that's really exciting to see because these players are like right in that area of like where exactly does the matchup stand at their skill level. It really comes down to the knowledge checks. Can you deal with the shenanigans of Honda?
Totally, but we're getting right into it here with this Bloody 9 versus Fabel, and we're talking about those like the knowledge check, two pretty knowledge check-y characters, right? Two characters where it's like, you really see this matchup a ton. They both got those weird movement options. You see the slide, you see the stabby jump, down ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were talking about momentum as well earlier, the way Aki is set up where she needs to get the party started, and Blanca is one of those characters who can just kind of hold back and slow things down and make it hard for you to do.
Yeah, but we're seeing here, Bloody 9 does not want to slow things down at all. Like, 4 or 5 of these slides already thrown out. So many of them punished, but is Bloody 9 deterred? Nice backdash, but another slide!
Exactly what you're talking about. Unfortunately, not able to get anything there. Fabel off that and gets grabbed for it instead. And now it is Bloody 9's turn, pushing Fabel into the corner.
Bloody 9 again looking kind of hesitant to make these approaches, and Fabel more than happy to capitalize on the hesitation. Oh.
Okay,
This is not looking good for Bloody 9 here.
Well.
Oh, the hop is good! Oh, how many of those more can you get away with, Bloody 9? But not more of those slides!
You could see how scared Bloody 9 was at the end of that. It's just every time they committed to an option, it felt like Fabel was ready with the right defense.
Yeah. Yeah, and the punish counter standing heavy kicks on every one of those slides after that first round is just devastating. Oh.
Yeah, just these approaches are so scouted out by Fabel. Does not seem at all intimidated. Finally, the grab mix-up.
Yeah, and it's like you can get a whole bunch of these hops, but that's not adding up to a lot of damage unless you do it a whole bunch. But wait a minute, that's 3.
And now you're in the corner. What is Fabel going to do? Just slides out. I like that option. I mean, Bloody 9 has been jumping a lot. It's a good call out. But you made a good point where Bloody Nine is getting in, and the combos have not been connecting.
Yeah, this is where we're seeing it's the damage differential, right? Like the openings per minute is pretty even, but man, Fabel is getting so much off of these hits. Oh, but
A BLAHKonda and another drive impact, rinse and repeat, and Bloody Nine takes their first round.
Let's go. We got a match here. Yo, and the command, I love round start command grab with BLAHKonda. It's so evil.
I'm gonna be real, when I play BLAHKonda, that's like 90% of my round starts. It just hits.
Well, he's doing it again. Oh, and the BLAHKonda ball, finally. We really haven't seen a ton of BLAHKonda balls.
I like that jump
so
now
far.
from Fabel, putting BLAHKonda in the corner, but BLAHKonda has all of these pressure options, and I feel like Fabel was not ready to deal with that out of the corner, now being sent all the way to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, I think you're right, but... Yo, that's not invincible, though. Okay, he does anti-air. That was sick. That was super sick.
Yeah, I like that idea. Does not punish the drive impact either. Bloody Nine has really shown a willingness to use those, but mixing it up and taking the game.
Man, what a close one at the end there. Just the big drop out of Fabel, and up ball is all she wrote. And I like Bloody Nine really busting out these BLAHKonda balls at the mid-screen finally. Uh-oh, more of these sweeps getting punished.
Yeah, that's
Maybe they were playing the long game.
The BLAHKonda balls from mid-screen are kind of the bread and butter, and then you mix up from there. But it feels like for Bloody Nine, that's been the level 2
Right.
after all these aggressive grabs that we saw in the first game that weren't working.
Yeah, but it's oh, nice interrupt on the command grab.
Put the BLAHKonda ball out, just DP that, get off me. Fabel has not been predicting those, so you might as well let it rip.
And man, with the pace of the game, the games have been going, I feel like it's kind of a rare statement for Aki, but the poison over time is starting to become a factor in these. But man, here's the drive impact.
How does he keep getting away with those in the corner? I have not seen a single counter DI out of Fabel. Goes for the
bait
super,
with no
but
punish!
whiffs.
Oh no, he's in burnout now. That was his chance to win, but now Fabel could make this back. Can we see the combo? Oh,
Do you have
no.
those? Uses all the resources, and for good reason, getting back into this set. That's a key momentum switch for Fabel.
Yeah, heartbreaking stuff if you're Bloody Nine. They're getting a lot of these DIs though. I wonder if Fabel's gonna catch on and start getting these counter DIs out. Punish on the sweep.
I feel like Fabel is just too scared of stuff like that. That up ball has been so effective on defense, and Fabel has not been confident in predicting that and going for the oh, but as soon as I say it, there we go.
Just waiting for the opportunity, right? Fabel in the corner, but now kind of turned around here. Bloody Nine put themselves in burnout again. Level 3 is almost there. Chip could be on the table.
Finally, we see a drive impact coming out from Fabel, but maybe not the best time to use it. Putting yourself in the corner, however, with this poison, this is not looking good.
Yeah, that was a checkmate for sure. Bloody Nine with the fireball and the, what do you call those? The wide. Her nails going through the BLAHKonda model. I've never seen that before.
That BLAHKonda costume is so goofy. I always love seeing it.
Oh my god,
Huge BLAHKonda fan.
I love seeing it, but man, when they put out that update where it's like you could set your opponent's costume locally, that was the first one I turned off.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I need to see his hurt boxes, man. What's going on here?
There's a reason it was banned in competitive play in Street Fighter V. I know they tried to fix it a little bit in this game to make it a bit easier to see, but I don't know. I think if I was in tournament, I'd turn that off as well.
I'd be a little mad. But of course, Fabel does not need to be mad because Fabel came out the victor. It was a very strong showing from Bloody Nine, honestly. I thought so.
Yeah, absolutely. It did take a game.
Yeah, it came down to what you said, right? It was the swing of calling out the super and not punishing, right? Because even a full screen BLAHKonda ball at that health, that would have ended that round in Bloody Nine's favor, and they would have gone into that last round with one to give, you know? But
yeah, I feel like there was a lot of situations that could have been huge momentum swings either way, and it just came down to the footsies.
yeah,
Both of them were sitting in that mid-range time and time again, trying to find the right answer to get in. And I feel like at the end of the day, Fabel was just a little more confident on the defense.
exactly. But it seems like we might be getting another winners round 1 after this. If I'm seeing correctly, we'll be seeing RexEffects versus Peppsickle. I don't think I've seen either of these players before, which is hype. I feel like this is sort of the new blood that we need in these brackets, right? We've been considering this in the back end, and I don't know if this is a spoilers but we're thinking of moving away from the no masters and maybe move the bar down a little more. Because
Interesting. Try to get like some of the lower level players who feel like even at this level, I mean, like a diamond versus a bronze, you already know how that's gonna go.
Right. I mean, I'll get back to it more after the break, but yeah, it's like these are the sets. These are the sets where it's like truly more evenly matched. And already we see our first counter DI of the bracket.
Yeah, Fabel, maybe take some notes on that one. It's so hard to keep that eye in your mental stack, especially at this level where it feels like there's certain situations that you're still trying to figure out and you're not ready for. And so it's easy for us to say, oh, just DI it. But like, are you really going to DI it in a tournament setting? I guess
yeah. Oh man, -6 is so scary against the Zangief, but these are the matches where you're going to get away with not getting butter churned on you, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen Rex already committing to a lot of jumps, trying to get over those low fireballs from Jury. I'm curious to see if Peppsickle is going to do a lot of DPs to counter that, because honestly, haven't seen it.
Yeah, and Rex kind of just being able to take things as slow as he needs with that as a result.
Trying to give him a ride on the Siberian Express over there. But now we see Peppsickle starting to hold forward, and you get jabbed to death for it.
There you go. Man, I feel like that round took a long time, but I feel like it kind of ended at the counter DI.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, but it was like one of those, the counter DI happened, the combo happened, and Peppsickle was like, all right, I'm not going in at all anymore this round. Ooh, but we are defending.
Yeah, we finally get that DP coming out. Misses the grab, and you're going to get punished for it. Goes for the setup. The high-low mix not going to work out. RexEffects.
Nice smash.
He's been so good on the defense, and now you're going to get grabbed.
And that is the first grab that Peppsickle gave up after all that time. And nice, the mashes are still working out for them. But man, yeah. When it comes down to sort of that platinum rank level, right, it's like you can get so much damage off of just having reliable anti-airs. And Zangief, the original one-button DP of Street Fighter, just 2 punches and you get that lariat. Of course, it's worse than in most games, but
yeah, that move needs some love. Capcom, if you're listening, can we just make it match the animation? That's all I
don't know, man. I don't want to live in a world where Geef is top tier. We already had Street Fighter 4. Oh.
He was definitely trying to go for an SPD there. Messed up the timing a little bit, but found it in the end.
I love that mix-up, right? After the post SPD, it's you don't get a run-up SPD, but you do get a drive rush sweep. But if they don't want to get sweep, you can jump. And of course, then they can go for the overhead. Such a fun game, but Peppsickle not looking like they're having a lot of fun fighting it.
They are not. It's so scary. Interesting drive impact there. Ended up working out pretty well. I was worried that Peppsickle was going to counter DI that. But again, just these jump-ins from RexEffects have been so effective.
Yeah, and it's like unlike the SPDs that he's getting, it's like it's not like huge damage on these jump-ins. He's just getting the position that he wants. He's just getting like the tick damage that he wants, and is able to take it, you know?
Yeah, that entire set, as quick as it was, did not revolve around combos. All that damage was just winning neutral over and over and over. And of course, like the SPDs do a lot of damage. That might as well be a combo in and of itself. But had to win neutral like 5 times a game, which is hard to do as Zangief.
Yeah. Yeah, especially versus Jury, right? Like, this is a character. It's too bad because you mentioned it. The DP trap where she throws the fireball, the light fuha, and then they have to jump or they have to block it, you know? And that's the perfect opportunity to get that medium DP out there. But
yeah, it seemed like I feel like Peppsickle had a lot of good ideas there. It was just the execution wasn't quite at the right level to overcome RexEffects.
yeah.
We saw a couple of whiffs in there, like that SPD that sent him to space with the air light punch. But other than that, did a really good job throughout that set of just keeping composure and playing cleanly.
Yes. Yeah. But shoot, I do believe we, as much as we would like to pretend we don't pretend. We are not the only tournament on the circuit out here. There are a lot of other tournaments in the PNW that y'all should be supporting. Lentini, do you have any favorites on the horizon you see?
Oh, I have a few coming up that I'm really excited about. First of all, later this week, let's talk like in-person tournaments. We've talked about a lot of online stuff. If you want to go out to FGC number 8 in Seattle, I was at the last one. It's a real nice venue. Always love what they do there at GameWorks. And if you don't want to just play only Street Fighter or Guilty Gear or what have you, it's just a cool place to be. That whole GameWorks environment. If you want to try the Oculus Rifts or those kinds of things, play some old classic arcade games. They've got everything. What about you? What do you see coming up that you're excited about?
I'm a big FGC fan, but as a Portland native, in spite of being on the same day, I gotta rep Portland Punish. January 20th down in, the same day down in Portland, Oregon. I believe it's out of the... it's a quick drive. If you speed, you can do 2 hours, 20 minutes. Trust me. Don't take my advice there. Definitely not now. Definitely not when it's snowing.
No, man.
But shoot, no. I mean, they're out of that. Shoot, is that the Epic Games? Has been a great venue out of Portland for a really long time now. I think they're running a bunch of games. I don't think Smash is there, but that was their OG. But then
they
I mean,
always
shoot,
kill it down there in Portland. They have a lot of great events.
Oh,
and honestly, there's just good events everywhere. You live near Bellingham, on the 21st, we got One Up Lounge. You live in the Richmond, BC area, Okizemi, the 27th. What about Tacoma? Also the 27th. We got Anime Washington. They just keep coming and coming and coming. And then there's a few more on the horizon, of course. Dead or Arrive number 5 on February 3rd in the Seattle area. And then a little bit further down the road, we got some of the larger events. Don't forget to sign up now before you forget. We got Beak Bonk in April and Fight Kingdom in May. Sign up early because you know how many times I have seen people the day after registration closes like, hey, I forgot to register. Can I get in here, TO, please? Don't be that guy. Sign up now.
TO just strumming the smallest violin in the world, right? But shoot, I mean, like, if you're not a big tournament player, and we understand here, right? Like, that is a lot of pressure. We also have a lot of great locals you can attend. If you're here in the Seattle proper region, every Friday we have, of course, Locust Cider does their own thing. Not a ton of Street Fighter there. If you're really looking to grind, though, we have the Salon. Sick venue, basically entirely dedicated to Street Fighter. Every Friday. They also do sessions on Monday. And if you would like to know where these mythical locations might be, the Salon, what is that? Now, I have an idea for you, Lentini. Let's see. Which way is stage left for you? No, it'd be stage right for you.
That'd be that way.
Yeah? Oh, no, the other way. Point at it for me. Point the other way for me.
This way?
Other one.
This one. Okay.
There it is. Yes.
Okay, we got it right there.
Yeah. So where Lentini is pointing right now, there is a beautiful, beautiful QR code that you can pull up your phone, and in just seconds, through the beauty of the interwebs, you'll be connected with a network of Street Fighter enjoyers like yourself. And you can find in the events tab all of the upcoming events that we just talked about in case we spoke too fast. But we'll be riffing them out throughout this broadcast again, so this won't be your only chance.
I am always there to shill events. I love that we have such an amazing scene for this game in the Seattle area, the Portland area, all these other places we talked about, Richmond, Tacoma, Bellingham, it doesn't matter. Anywhere in the PNW, there are events for Street Fighter 6. This game is early in its life cycle, and I want to keep the ball rolling for the next 5 years, 10 years, I don't care. I'm here all the way through, and I want to see y'all at those events as well.
The 10-year fighting game. That is aspirational. I know Tekken 7 almost made that. What are they, like 8 years now? 7 years now? But man, shoot, maybe it'll be this one.
Either way, though, we got another match coming up now. We have Olive versus Taera.
And I always Taera, another returner. I think Olive might be as well, but I'm not so sure about that one. Taera, I always want to read their tag as Taera, like homework in Spanish, because they're putting in work. But you know that joke only makes sense if they're actually spelled that way.
I like the initiative. I'll take it. Unfortunately, initiative is something that Jamie struggles with in this game, and you can see how Taera's taking advantage of that. Only 2 drinks reduces your moveset a lot and your threat, but it doesn't matter. The way Olive is playing, closing it out, doesn't need those extra 2 and taking the first round.
What a clean confirm off that overhead, yes. Both players playing Drive Rush Joust to start the match. Jamie comes out on top. But whoa, unsafe finisher. You're getting thrown. Yeah. Oh, and the unseeable. That's some if y'all Dragon Ball heads out there, that's the rolling crush, the Cell EX rolling crush where he steals the corner and overheads you. Cammy edition.
That is a deep cut.
It's
so they
devastating.
did just get rollback for DBFZ. Real excited about that.
Yeah. Oh! Ooh. No counter DI, and we're gonna go to the last round of this first game. Hot game so far.
Scary against Jamie as well because he has so many tools to break through drive impact because of his multi-hits. Moves just like that. Goes for the mix-up. However, Taera not getting played by that. The drive rush into the corner, and now you're on 4 drinks. This is so scary for Taera.
Nice, but whoa, these two are just throwing hands left and right. Nice, dude, the mash out. It's a heavy button, but it's so dang fast.
Now this is getting pretty scary. You are out of drinks. That level 2 offline. The super out of the corner from Taera, and now you're in burnout.
These two are just playing like they freaking hate each other.
I don't think these two are aware that there's a part of the game called neutral.
It's just go. It is go time.
Well, when you hold forward like that, you either win fast or you lose fast. And right now, it looks like Taera is marking their territory. Maybe we should rename him Terraria. I don't know, but either way, building a house on him there and taking game number 1.
Oh my God, bars. The territory. Oh man. Oh, only a sweet punish off of the block there though. But Olive coming away with a lot of like the big damage confirms we're seeing, but Taera just getting a lot of individual hits.
Oh, you really mashed there. See, there we go. That's what I was talking about. The drive impact's so scary against Jamie because if he's just hitting you with those buttons, he's gonna break through it.
Oh,
and these loops in the corner.
Olive is in Taera's head.
Forget throw loops. What was that?
It's like to make it even worse with that forward fierce, right? 3 hits, so it breaks the DI.
Yep.
If they want to, if they react in time, they could cancel the second hit into a DI anyway and just get more damage. Oh no, but it dropped combo, but it still hits on the last hit.
Okay, no counter DI there from Olive. Did hold back, canceling the input there. So interesting situation to come up. Put out burnout for Taera in the corner. You gotta be careful because here comes the stun combo going for the level 2. Not quite enough to get super out of the corner.
Oh no. Huge swing. That's CA damage too. All right, are we gonna see? No. Again.
That was like 2 frames away from going the other direction.
Really? Oh my gosh, these two are playing on a mission.
3 bars.
These round starts have been like fierce, hunting for blood.
But Taera had to burn everything just to get here. So if Olive is able to take advantage of that meter advantage here, and now the positional advantage continuously forcing Taera into the corner.
No way. The punish, the DI works, or the DP works after the perfect parry. Okay.
Ooh.
No, but a drop!
Solid drive impact coming out there from Olive.
Taera is just throwing out these drive impacts, but all for naught. Olive, man, both of these players just playing like their mom's calling them for dinner, but
yeah, for real.
Taera, you know, not able to take it out. Wait, oh snap, this is game 3. What am I talking about?
Yeah, game 3. It's been very back.
I thought that was already 3 games. This is going 3 so fast.
That's the name of the game when you hold forward. You either win or you lose exceptionally quickly.
Oh,
Taera with a good reaction there, recognizing that Olive loves to use that DP, and now getting a combo of their own. It's been difficult to keep Olive in the corner, but this time around, look at the damage.
Are you gonna? Oh no, but Taera, so many of these big hits, and so many of them are coming out as drops. Devastating to see, and they're burning themselves out too.
Oh.
Where's the DI trap? There it is.
Yep. We've been seeing.
Oh my lord. This man is drunk.
Yes,
nice.
He is. However, no power to be had with it as Taera grabs out of the corner, and you don't have far to go here, and there's the jab to close out the first round. Excellent mash.
Excellent mash. Man, Olive, can you take this to a final round? You know we all want to see it. But Taera, of course, looking to close this out. Again, the forward fierce just beating these DIs. Taera does not seem to fear it enough.
That was huge too with the burnout and another super, and every single time it hits. What's that, 3 for 3 with the level 3?
Oh, Taera is psychic over here.
Look at that damage.
Oh, nice confirm off the lights. Olive needs to get something started here fast. Nice, the drive.
Ooh! I thought the grab was coming out.
I thought it was just gonna be a combo. I thought it was just gonna be a combo to kill, but no, they were like, I wanna bonk you, you know?
Yeah, we got those. I don't need true combos.
Ay, these two players.
That was so back and forth.
I know you both have dive kicks, but is this what happens when 2 dive kick archetype characters fight each other?
Welcome to Third Strike.
Oh my goodness. It's like shoot. Yeah, I'm looking at the I'm watching Rufus again. He's just like
yeah, for real.
I
was watching who was it? Which version of Akuma was it that was just dive kick spam? I was watching a video about that earlier today. I don't remember what game it was from, but he gets option selects where he either dive kicks you or he parries your anti-air, and it's just so that's the future. Come the spring, that's what the version of Akuma we're getting.
Oh my
dive
god.
Kick parry Akuma.
Man, I'm so stoked. It's so funny that they advertised Akuma
Not
before Ed's drop. But I mean, it's so real. I'm so stoked for Akuma. There's no way he's not gonna be super sick
and super broken, right? You already know that's instant top tier.
It's like, everybody was kind of like worried about Rashid, right? Where it's like Rashid in 5 was like, oh, he has every option under the sun but a command grab, right? And then they gave him like a crappy IAD with his V skill 2, and then they brought him to 6, and they, relatively speaking, toned him down a ton.
Yeah,
it's like probably still top 5.
You think so?
He's in the conversation. I think he's in the conversation. But
wow, that's like I think a bit of a hot take.
Like Street Fighter 5, Rashid in 6 That's top 1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That character's top 1.
That character was nasty. But I do love that Capcom is willing to adjust fighters so heavily. You know, a character like Rashid who could poke you for days and it felt like nothing you could do, and all of a sudden, all of his normals they feel super stubby in this game, and he has to play these mix-up games that are it's just a completely different game plan to what he had previously. And to go on what you're saying with the arguably top 5 conversation, when he came out, people were like, this character's not that good.
Thought he was bad, yeah.
That's the nature of mix-up characters, right? Like, they get better over time.
And I think that's kind of like, obviously it's a different case, but that's kind of why I have a lot of faith in Aki to make some kind of glow up in the not so near future. And honestly, the Chun, I mean, that's the easy answer, right? Like, people have been saying that since day one. Is right here we have MysteriousJ, Chun-Li. This is a character where it's like they have all the tools. They have stance cancels. They have like a cancel. I don't know, like they have stance cancels that don't need charge for charge character. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah. It's a very interesting design. I'm a huge fan of what they've done. Again, the willingness to change up a character like that with the way these stances work. So cool and so true to the way Chun is intended to be.
It so works.
These neutral footsies gameplays.
But it's like you said with the Rashid, right? It's like when you give so many abstract tools, it's only natural that it's gonna take a while for people to figure it all out. But man, while I am talking, this round is just going on. MysteriousJ kind of in a pretty good spot. Phototaker burnt out on a sliver, but making this comeback. One more
now,
throw.
Look, this might be it. But you have to be careful. That fireball chip will take you out. You can see how careful Phototaker's trying to be, but got caught with the Kodak in the end, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, man, you saw fighting out of that corner, MysteriousJ just rabid for that chip, and Phototaker just narrowly avoiding it twice before that final hit took it. But
I feel like it's so tricky to know how to play this matchup as Aki, or excuse me, as Jury, because Jury wants to play that honest neutral game, but you're playing it against Chun, whose biggest strength is that neutral game, and so it's a really tricky spacing game to navigate, and we can see how well MysteriousJ is taking advantage of that advantage that they have with characters.
Absolutely. Man, we could have seen an EX legs right there on that last confirm, but no, MysteriousJ taking it to the corner to finish it off. Fight.
And no meter was spent that day.
No.
Don't even need it.
Garfield, you had level 3. But man, I think Phototaker's doing a pretty good job though. They got these anti-air DPs pretty well. That spacing on the overhead and the stand heavy kick are looking really good.
And converting very well when they get in as well. It's just that MysteriousJ has been one step ahead in that neutral. Like one of those things we've been talking about all night. When you're at this level where getting in once doesn't mean game.
Yeah.
The neutral is so important.
Oh, big jump. Yo, but bets it all on the DI. Getting pretty low on drive meter themselves. No super, but the anti-air is good.
That was a great cross up for MysteriousJ to even get into that situation. Made it so hard for Phototaker. Phototaker's gonna need to figure out how to get the vortex started. It feels like MysteriousJ, while they are getting comboed hard, is doing a really good job of playing defensively and not getting cornered.
Totally. Big tech there, yeah. No good 6-frame punish for these Buhas. A lot of characters have a really hard time punishing the stock charge from Jury.
Oh, the conversion off the punish. That was so smooth from MysteriousJ.
Man is ready.
Goodness.
Man is ready. We saw a bunch of those that set, right? It's just like that's the Street Fighter 6, you know, it's low forward into drive rush. Into you're in the corner now. Time to figure out how to make that not be the case. And sometimes you just don't figure out fast enough.
Yeah. MysteriousJ looks so confident all the way through that game, and just how to play the matchup Because that's another thing that's difficult, I think, for a character like Chun. Obviously, there's a lot of technical stuff that goes into just piloting the character, but she's a character who has to play differently depending on the matchup. So it almost feels like you have to learn a bunch of different characters just depending on what you're going up against.
Totally. Yeah, and it's like you said, right? It's like we were talking about the fireball DP trap, right? Chun-Li doesn't really need to worry about that because the Kikosho is so fast, because she's got the flip, you know, she has the anti-fireball options. Shoot, she can just I think she can just do forward roundhouse, the little jump swing kick.
Yeah, she's got a lot of options.
Yeah, really forcing Jury out of her comfort zone there.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, maybe Jury should camp with that fireball a little bit more. Maybe you have to get up real close, and I feel like in that best 2 out of 3, there wasn't enough time for Phototaker to figure out how they should be navigating this matchup. Because honestly, Chun-Li is not the most common character, so maybe they just didn't have a lot of matchup experience.
Yeah, and every Chun-Li player I've come across plays wildly different.
Mm-hmm. Because you can with such an expressive character, which I love.
Yeah. But man, shoot. Shoutouts to the real tool that Jury needs is that Street Fighter 4 diagonal upward fireball.
Bro, I did not want to live in that world.
This is my lost love. That thing was so fun. You're just holding the moving. It was negative edge, right? So it's like you're just holding both the forward and the up fireball, and if they jump, you just release the up, and if they dash forward, you just release the forward.
That game was wild.
Godlike.
We have come a long way. But it's been a wonderful ride. Street Fighter 6, I mean, ever since launch, everybody's been like, man, this might be the best fighting game of all time. And now that like the Cinderella period has worn out, you're like, okay, maybe there's a couple things we're not too sure about. I don't know how I feel about Drive Rush, you know, there's those conversations, but we can all agree that this game is, the bones are solid. It's just, you know, the continuous updates. We know that post-season 1, year 1 patch is going to go crazy. The fact that they're waiting a year cooking that patch, whatever comes out, is going to be solid. I'm really excited for the continuation of how these mechanics develop.
Oh my god, so we got the fast forward on these matches. I just got the fast forward of like 50 freaking Hadokens in a row. That shit was hilarious. Here we finally got your boy Ryu on screen.
Is my boy. His character's top tier, right?
Yeah. Versus Manon maybe. Oh my goodness, but it's not looking that way. Truth. Scooping.
I love that Manon costume.
It's swaggy. She looks like she's about to Toro. Where's the bull at? Oh, this is in the minigame.
One thing I'm interested to see here is whether or not Arma is going to be using his charge. Oh, that was so fast! My man had that scouted out.
Oh. Are you gonna die? Are you gonna explode? Explode time? Oh, you're exploding. Alright, one more guess. And Arma getting so much meter back with this. Are we gonna get like I wanna see Drive Rush throw, just YOLO. He's more patient to player than I. Just
Arma's
waiting.
Reactions. Yeah. That instant drive impact reversal, the instant Shoryuken as well out of the corner. It feels like Arma just knows ahead of time what Truth is going to do.
Yeah. And we even got these blocks on the overhead. And Truth, after that first round looking really good, but they're starting to play a little hesitant. I know they're in burnout, but maybe now that they're not,
Okay.
but Arma just ready.
I feel like maybe that's just all he's looking for. He knows it's coming eventually.
Yeah, I mean, besides that double sweep, right, she doesn't really have a ton of amazing grounded approach options.
And you have to be so careful as well when you're playing that spacing game because a lot of her normals aren't cancelable even if they do have far reach. Finally, that Denjin charge is coming in. I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a nerf and a buff sometimes. That
there you go.
Nice. Yeah, Arma knowing that in the corner, Truth keeps going for that overhead. No need to block it when you can just DI.
Resetting the neutral again. This is such a scary spot for her to be in. However, those 4 medals, there is potential to just steal out the game right here. And you can see that Arma's playing so carefully around that win condition.
Oh, finally calling out the jump.
Oh, but panic jumps from Arma. My man does not want to get grabbed.
You know, time is a factor. Truth knows it, but they might get splatted. Oh no, the DI! The DI meant that he was actionable. If he had just DP'd instead, that would have hit.
That was so scary. But now you're back down to 1 medal. Let's see if you can do it again. With the
2+. That Truth just burning drive meter like daylight out here.
Yeah, definitely not that scared of burnout. And I mean, the way Arma's been playing that patient game, you can sort of afford a little bit more to deal with that burnout early because you're just taking on maybe a little bit of fireball.
Yeah. Ooh, and that was another bummer of a situation. Ryu moment where you throw the fireball, they jump it, and you block the jump in. If you were able to block, you were able to DP. Hurts to see, but man, Arma's like, I do DP.
Yes, he does, and he also had Hadouken. My goodness, that was like 5 in a row.
Oh my god. Wait. The drive impact animation like shimmied the command grab. Is that not just what happened right there? That was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, it's an armored move, but you can throw it. Spike!
So this is twice in a row. The Truth has like immediately gotten to 4 medals, and Arma just locks in.
Yeah, I mean that's the new traditional. Oh my god, the new traditional advice, right? Is just ignore the medals. Just don't let it affect your stack. Just punch them and they'll die.
Speaking of punching him.
Big punch incoming, and that
punch right there.
That burnout is not going anywhere. Truth sitting on the health advantage, but man, we're not anywhere close to a timeout like game 1 this time.
Now Truth trying to figure out how not to get cornered, but it doesn't work out. The drive impact, the schmicks coming out from Arma to take the game.
Dude, the drive, the heavy punch or medium punch or whatever that was into drive rush was on. Oh, we got the character change. Okay, Cammy coming into the mix. The Manon wasn't cutting it. It's too bad. I was wanting to see a little bit more of that because I feel like the Truth Manon was onto something. All I really wanted to see was a little bit more of the empty spin, you know, to go through the fireballs, because that really seemed like the main part of Arma's game that Truth was having trouble with. But maybe this is the answer here. Instead of the spin, you do the back knuckle.
Yeah, I'm really curious how Arma's even going to adapt to that, because now the game plan becomes a lot more clear for Truth. Just get in with those spin knuckles, use those really safe close-up options to just completely stuff out Arma before they can get anything started.
Absolutely. Ooh, Arma's like, you don't have my DPs though.
Yeah, true. One of these things is not like the other. But Truth, once again, relying on that cautious play. Maybe a little bit scared to go in, but when they do go in, gets the command grab, but watch that burnout.
They waited so long to get all that back just for a throw, and now ArmaKu sitting in this advantage state. They don't really need to make anything happen, but they're getting hasty, it seems.
It's a tricky situation to be in, because on the one hand, you want to take advantage of your opponent's burnout because those extra plus frames on all of your hits are so valuable when you're pushing offensively. But on the other hand, if you get too predictable with it, I guess it doesn't matter. Arma had it figured out. Just wait for them to get their drive gauge back, and then now I go in. It's the training weight right there. I don't need that burnout.
Yeah, and you're seeing these full screen neutral jumps coming out from Arma. Definitely waiting for these back fists, these spin knuckles. But Truth suddenly in their face. Let's see how their play differs here.
That tech was actually crazy.
Seriously. Oh, but not twice. All right, one more touch. Is it a throw? No, it's a meaty, and Truth is taking this to the final round.
It all comes down to this. How can Arma adjust to this game plan for Truth? I feel like Truth has figured out a way to zone break Arma pretty consistently. It's just a matter of whether you're able to do it before you take all of this nickel and dime Ryu poke damage.
Here, I think we're seeing that answer, right? He's just playing inside that heavy spin knuckle range. That stand medium kick, getting him so many points of damage, so many hits at the beginning, but big drop! That would have been a level 3 perhaps.
To burn out.
Oh, big interrupt.
Huge. What a wild drive impact there from Arma. Both of them also have 3 bars.
Uh-oh. No confirm. Wow, like 6 backdashes in a row.
Hey, if it works.
Holy.
There we go.
That could have gone either way.
I was so ready for him to Beyblade out that level 3. Just nice, simple crouch medium kick to Hadouken, you know, the bread and butter.
No, we gotta make it hard. That's what the rookie bracket's all about, right?
Yeah.
You gotta drop it once to know what you're missing. Once you look over your matches and be like, oh, why did I drop that? I cannot believe it. I never dropped that combo. You're gonna grind it, you're never gonna drop it again.
Speaking from experience, there are so many times that I'll throw something out and be like, wait, if I had just supered here, I would have won the game. Like, I don't need to save that meter anymore. But by the time you realize you don't have the experience in these tournament settings to be ready to think about all of that stuff. So maybe he's kicking himself right now like, man, I made that so much harder than I needed to. But at the end of the day, you're moving on in bracket with the Ryu, the best character in the game.
Yeah, and I like that comment about the just throw out the super, right? Because it's like there's the experience aspect, and sometimes there's also just the balls. If I may. Like, sometimes it's better to go out in that blaze of glory. Like, if it hits, you would have won. The blaze of glory death might be more worth it in hindsight than not doing it and regretting it later, right? Because at least, 100%. At least you believed in your option. Which is why I love, like, people just going for that, like, 5th blocked DP in a row sometimes. Because it's like,
I am a huge fan of the surely he won't do it a 10th time gameplay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it just works. Like when you're throw looping someone, just do that like 8 times in a row until they tech it. Because in their head they're like, okay, but this time for sure.
It's like everything in 3s, right? Like the rule of 3s. That's like, what is it it's like in list making and in poetry or something. Rule in 3.
Yeah. Or like
and
comedy.
It's like, thank you, yes. And I feel like people kind of subliminally subscribe to that in fighting games, where it's like,
oh yeah,
okay, they threw me once, they threw me twice, surely they're gonna meaty next time. But I love citing this reference. It's like, what, Just a Kid versus Tokido. You know, even Tokido can get thrown 4 times.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not even to say that like Tokido plays badly in that situation. That's part of the mix-up game. Like, you don't expect at that level for someone to do what we call like the scrub option, and that's why it works so well.
Yeah, it's like, it's the call out on the opponent. It's like, you think I'm smarter than this, don't
you? Exactly. You have way too much faith in me.
Yeah. And that faith will be your downfall.
Never show your opponents respect. That's something I learned a long time ago. I remember like some of my first tournaments for fighting games ever, I was up against like one of the best players in the region, and I had no idea who he was, and I almost won. Just because I showed him no respect and just held forward, pressed all my stupid buttons. He's like, what is happening?
Surely
but
he
as soon
will.
as you know, you start playing defensive, you sit there crouching in the corner, and you just get blown up.
It reminds me of that classic set, shoot. Never mind, I'll get into it later, but we're getting right into it. Command grab user. No need to even guess what his main might be. Of course, you see it here. Zangief versus Macky. Another Jamie in our bracket.
Macky's part of it is fantastic, by the way. Don't try to overspill Booth. It's just an herbal drink, though. Capcom told me.
Yeah. What soju is herbs, right?
Yeah. Just don't think about it.
Super juice. Super juice. Alright, are we gonna see... no meter to go for the level 2, but the overhead is good. Macky is mixing.
And this is a great example of one of those matchups. We're talking about the player matchups where you don't respect your opponent. Zangief is a character you can't afford to respect, because he will just walk you into the corner. You have to take advantage of his bad defense, and that is something that so far Macky is doing a good job of. Ooh!
But we're about to see kind of a turn, the bad defense to one of the best supers in the game. Could we be about to see a wake-up level 3 at some point?
Did get the reversal in the corner, but another cross-up, and again, the grab on those parry attempts. Somehow, Macky has the mix-up timing perfectly.
Yeah, he's got all of the right decisions, just waiting for the throw tech to whiff right there at the end, and just boom, boom, bam, next game.
Instant jump in, all out, and great confirm off of it as well.
Oh my god, that shimmied the throw! That's crazy.
That's the second time we've seen something like that already in this block.
These poor command grab users are getting nothing. Oh man, that would have been a reversal SPD, but not mashing that, mashing some jabs instead. Oh no, and Zangief burnout is not a place you ever want to be.
No, it is not. And you are struggling right now. Macky has just been pushing Boom into the corner, getting those strings for good measure. It doesn't even matter, and just Pokey to close it out.
Forward fierce crouch jab as a block string infinite is so mean. It's so low commitment.
I feel like every single time Boom has jumped in, Macky has been ready for it. And even in a situation like that, manages to get the punish anyway, even though you got the cross-up.
Oh, but we got our first command grab on deck. How far can he take this? No way.
Oh, no.
Oh, but a drop! This could be command grab user's chance. Man, okay, command grab user, very long name. I'm gonna start saying CGU if this lasts much longer.
See what I call a break dance. My man is getting bodied right now.
I love that reset.
And again. Oh
Not
my
dead.
goodness.
Oh no, but burns himself out. Woof.
Okay, but if you got the SPD though?
If he got the SPD though, we could have
That's
been
the
seeing
thing
a
with
different
Zangief, he could turn it around in the blink of an eye. But I feel like he just has not been able to get the Oki situation started.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw that, and that was something that I had brought up earlier, right, is that SPD into drive rush sweep, right? You gotta kind of respect it, assuming they want the throw or assuming they want the overhead. And the problem with that option, though, is that's kind of the end, right? You calling that out is like, you need to do it again and again, and each time you're doing it, it's costing you drive meter.
Yeah, Zangief lives a hard life in that respect. He doesn't really get free Oki off of his big hits. There's no looping to be had, because let's be honest, if there was, it'd be kind of broken. If he could just mix you up with the 50-50 SPDs, he'd be Potemkin in Street Fighter, and we all know how that would go. So, you know, on the one hand, good game design. On the other hand, you know, he could use a little bit of love.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Street Fighter 5 EX SPD, right? It's like
exactly.
Nightmare fuel.
The nightmare fuel.
But shoot, good stuff. Good stuff to Macky. Macky looking real strong right there. And it's going to be going up against ArmaKu in winner's semis. But of course, we're going to be holding off on top 8 right now, I believe, to do some losers sets.
Yeah, I see Fabel coming back in, so that's going to be up against Snake Eater.
With the return. Oh, whoops, I queued up. I don't want to queue.
No, I trust you. You got this.
Man, Fabel cooks me in Skullgirls, but Street Fighter? Maybe we'll see something different.
Okay. It is cool to see these multi-game aficionados and the way that affects how you go about a different game than what you're used to, because you've got all of the knowledge, you understand the mind games of it, the rock, paper, scissors, and it's just, how are you going to take all of that existing knowledge and utilize it in a new format?
Yeah. So that's interesting, right? Because to throw it at this Skullgirls player, this is gonna be, we will probably see a player that does not want to ever lose neutral. They'll do everything possible to avoid that very first hit.
This is the most aggressive Guile I've ever seen in my life.
Rush
Oh my
Guile.
goodness. This snake is eaten right now and gets the grab as well.
That was so mean. I bet that was intentional. The fireball, not the heavy one, so it wouldn't linger. Oh my lord. Is Aki low tier?
We were talking about Zangief needing some buffs. So. The defense, it's so difficult for Fabel in these situations, because even the slide, you can get hit out of it. And the way Snake Eater's just throwing out buttons, I think you're going to. Oh. Fable's scared to throw that out in the corner, and for good reason.
Nice, the backdash. That's the jumpy stab is like -2 or something. So that's not really something that you need to drive reversal.
Okay, well, DI, no call out from Fabel. But again, just slowly
nice.
Being sent into the corner, but there's what you need. This is your opportunity to get it started.
Yeah, and the damage over time, and there we go. Fabel just getting a read on these sonic booms now. You know, oh no, they just know.
That's gonna be it. Wow. Fabel really just guessed right twice.
I mean, that was a timing read. That was kind of like a download, and Snake Eater is not trying to be downloaded like this. Of course, that's the game though, right? Are they charging boom or are they charging flash kick? And you can only...
those ducks.
Yeah, right? Down back.
Snake Eater definitely a down back aficionado and gets the full connection on that super as well. If you're spaced improperly there, it's so easy to get the half hit, the consolation prize.
Guile main in the house. I love it. Oh, but
he wants this perfect, but you're not gonna get it. There's the opening from Fabel. Is this enough to get that momentum started?
And Fabel cannot afford to burn out right now.
Oh, no. And as you say it.
That's so hard, right? It's like when you have under half a bar of drive and you need to parry, it needs to be a perfect parry. Otherwise, you just burn yourself out and get chipped.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're starting to see the defense from Fabel. You were talking about getting the download on Snake Eater on the offensive plays. I feel like now we're starting to see the same thing on defense and transitioning that into almost a third, 2/3 of your health bar here, huge. And more damage coming.
Yeah, and slowly, how long can you down back while this health is just ticking away? Ooh, when the flash kick comes out. You know what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing that YOLO jump yet. I know it. Oh, not that one, but...
But see, that's the thing with Aki. You don't really need to do those normal jumps because you have that approaching option.
Oh, no, I mean the crouch stance, like, spear, you know?
Oh, I got you,
herself.
Yeah.
Every Aki player I've talked to says that that's not a good move, though, so I don't know.
It is not, but it feels so good when it hits.
Oh, it looks so cool. It's like the wham! And then it goes wham! Sorry.
So hard for Fabel to get in here.
Oh.
For the super! What a
Whoa! Yeah, I don't think that would have hit if Snake Eater had not drive rushed right there either.
No, I don't think it would have. You definitely walked forward into that.
Yeah, Fabel went for the middle of the screen one, right? Nice. And now we're seeing a lot more of this active drive meter management out of Fabel. A lot more of these parries, but Snake Eater just huge damage lead right now.
I'm very impressed with Snake Eater's recoil cannon combos. Those are pretty tight. So for him to be so consistent with those is pretty impressive.
But we got the DI. Can he be consistent with these flash kicks? We've seen one work, but the jab works now too.
you're back in this scary neutral situation, which again, Guile is such a monster at that far range.
Oh
he
my
has
God.
so much opportunity, but the way Fable's playing, oh, but the grab. Ooh, what a mix-up.
All right. Swing game here. Does Snake Eater take it, or is Fable gonna... Oh, there's the YOLO jump! Honestly, not the worst thing to happen, that punish. We're gonna see a lot of that damage come right back on Fable's end into the meaty.
It's the Aki Vortex. Once you get something started, if Snake Eater can't get out, which he did that time, but you're in for another one. Watch out for that poison. Is it gonna proc? No, it is not. And again, the recoil cannon into super. He is so consistent with that.
And that kind of hurt right there. That the late, a little bit too late on that stand heavy kick. Oof, barely living. Block punish. All right, what can you do with this? No flash kick.
Perfect.
But tried to go for the command grab. Guile having none of it.
I like the low there. That was a great mix-up. You know, Aki's trying to keep things as tight as possible, holding forward to get some more pressure started, and Snake Eater just throws out a little low check. That's all it takes, and you know, good stuff.
Yo, but perhaps we're gonna see my boy up MysteriousJ versus 4K Barbie. There's a T in there. 4KT Barbie.
Barbie, maybe?
Is Katie? For Katie Barbie? Is there a Katie? Katie in the house? Chat?
I'm just gonna call him
me?
Barbie.
I'm just gonna call
Unfortunately,
him
does
Barbie.
not play Ken. That would have been
That would be
playing
good.
the jury instead. I'll take it.
The bracket to find out if indeed they are Kenuff. But man, MysteriousJ, we're seeing him in losers bracket. Looks like, looking at that bracket, he lost 2-1 to BLAHKonda off stream. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna try and get that run back if he can. I know
Oh, yeah,
Honda,
everybody wants the run back.
and more, nobody likes losing to Honda.
No, if you lose to
Nobody.
Honda, it was all scrub tactics, right? There was no skill.
Oh, nice jump and throw.
And it's fun to see this matchup again, because we talked through it a lot earlier. The way you have to deal with that incredible MysteriousJ neutral.
Yeah, and Barbie looking almost just as lost as our previous jury fellow. Oh, but here we go. We got some momentum, but they just back off to get the charges.
We got the one, and immediately it gets stuffed out. MysteriousJ playing at a range where they're able to punish Barbie for trying to get those Fuha stocks so well.
Alright, so we're seeing MysteriousJ use a lot of this sweep, and fun fact about that sweep, it is -7, which means it is not generally sweep punishable by most of the cast. But it has like 5 active frames or something, so if it ever hits late at max range, it's basically unpunishable.
And add on top of that, how MysteriousJ, it feels like every time they get in, those pressure strings are slightly different. So Barbie can't just be ready with the punish option because you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, never giving them time to adapt is absolutely his style. Always got more tricks in the pocket to pull out if need be. But man,
That was a quick game 1-2 with the grab out of the DI. Okay,
Fast.
Barbie got an opportunity.
just like that, MysteriousJ not worried. Taking the DP, but DPing of his own and no punish from Barbie. And Barbie getting pretty low on drive meter. There we go, burn out. MysteriousJ just walks him all the way to the corner.
Yeah, you know he's gonna walk him in there. There is no fear. This entire round has just been MysteriousJ walking Barbie down.
Oh my
Does not want those Fuha stocks to get started, and now you're burned out in the corner.
Yeah, this walking is actually killing me. He's just completely unchallenged. Barbie, why are you letting him get away with all this screen space?
My man thinks he's playing Zangief the way he's just walking forward menacingly.
Yeah.
Okay, double
finally.
burnout there. How did Barbie go through that much gauge that fast? Oh my goodness.
Oh, you would have thought with the backdashes, you would have thought negative state was a thing in this game. Holy crap. Oh man,
No.
Barbie does not want to fight this Chun. It is so clear. They're like, stay away. Barbie, you know you have the life deficit. You need to advance. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Ooh, more of a deficit now. You got to make something happen, and you don't get a chance. Once again, MysteriousJ playing it patient during that burnout, and Barbie also burned out, didn't feel confident going in. But I didn't see any of the Fuha stocks coming out there, which was interesting. I think scared of those fireballs.
Yeah. We really haven't seen much come of the fireball zoning game out of Barbie. And MysteriousJ just getting the up kicks finisher into yikes. Alright, Barbie, what's the plan? No plan. You're just dead. That is 2-1. A quick 2-1. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Those some nice shoes.
That's nice.
I never noticed how high up those things go. They are strapped in.
Yeah, no, she doesn't want her shins getting hit. She uses those legs for everything, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. It's like when musicians get hand insurance.
Ooh,
You ever heard about that?
I haven't, but I believe it.
It's a thing.
Do you have hand insurance? I see
No.
those guitars in the background.
Well, I'm not cool enough to have hand insurance.
When a guitarist tweaks his wrist, do they call it a fender bender?
That's a good one. I'm gonna use that one.
Cool.
The streets will not be ready. Much
No.
like they weren't ready for MysteriousJ in that last game. I feel like the whole time Barbie just had no answers.
Yeah, just absolutely in control with MysteriousJ. It's one of those things that make me think like maybe we should lower the bar on rookie brackets, because man, that was I mean, we saw it in game 2, right? It's like Barbie was just like backdashing for their freaking life. It didn't feel like I want my space to like start this thing. It felt like keep this guy freaking away from me.
Yeah, like,
And,
I need time to figure out what to do here.
Yeah.
Give me like the anime protagonist 30 seconds to think this through.
Yep.
And MysteriousJ was not having it, just continuing to hold forward. At
Yeah,
least we actually saw some supers that time. Last time we saw MysteriousJ, didn't even need him.
Yeah, he's ready to burn that meter now if it's gonna kill. But yeah, no, I love that, right? It's the this is not JoJo's. Talking is not a free action. You really gotta just do the thing.
Yeah, use monologue for your bonus action. We don't have that here. That one, that's all you get. And unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the run for Barbie. Maybe swap to Oppenheimer next time. Might have a little more success. But either way, we've got some more great matches coming up here. I know there was some requests for some BLAHKonda action earlier.
Yeah, wait, why hasn't he been on stream? What's going on?
All right, knock.
They are in the room now, so I don't know if they're going to be up next, but they're probably going to be on stream at some point.
They're setting up the top 8. Do you guys want to look at the bracket real quick?
Yeah.
And tell us if you think the current
see.
bracket. All right, I'm putting it on screen. If you guys want to pull up on your own screens.
Cool. Yeah, so of course on the top we got BLAHKonda versus Pugx Heart. I hope it's like Chance the Rapper. You are expected to say it all.
Yeah, you don't say the X.
Please say the X Heart. Kind of fits into the bar.
So yeah, we will get to see BLAHKonda on winners semis, and then on the other side, Macky and ArmaKu, who we've already seen on stream, both of them absolute threats in this bracket, could take the whole thing. So that's going to be exciting as well.
ArmaKu taking it 2-1 off of Truth, and Truth looking pretty good in their previous match too. But
shout out to the Snake Eater and Boomrt team-at for being the only one with characters. That's commitment right there, inputting the characters. Shout out to whoever did that.
Yes. So MysteriousJ and Taera on the bottom. And I'm seeing Olive versus... Man, I don't see it complete on my end.
Yeah, it's either going to be the Truth or RexEffects. I think they are still playing.
Yeah, and from what we saw of them, I think that could also go either way. But it looks like Rex is up now.
And this has been a fantastic tournament already. And by the way, for those of you who are watching that, maybe you're not big tournament goers, but you're interested in the community, by all means, check out the Rainier Rushdown rookie brackets. We do these every other week. Doesn't matter if you go 0-2, just have a good time. And, you know, with that, if you're interested in places where you can play with other people in person, talk through matchups and learn things, there are so many amazing in-person events all through Pacific Northwest. It doesn't matter if you're Seattle, BC, somewhere in the Portland area, anywhere. We got quite a few things coming up. What are some of your favorites we got coming up?
I mean, we were talking about the rivalry, the Seattle-Portland rivalry earlier. The 20th, January 20th is our first big one. FGC number 8, great series. Shout outs to Fighting Baker and Boat put on a fantastic show every time I've been there. Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, and sometimes they do events. I don't know if this one is doing an event, but that is going to be at GameWorks right downtown.
Yeah,
and then
that same,
isn't it? Yeah, and then that same day, if you are of the more Portlander ilk, Portland Punish number 20, January 20th, down in Portland, Oregon at what did I say before? Portland. We're just gonna leave it at Portland. And if you want to know where in Portland, that QR code on stream, if you scan it and look at events, you can totally find out where.
There it is. Scan that QR code. I love that we have that kind of stuff. The Discord is always active. There's tons of great people from the community in there who love to talk about the game. And not only that, but these events that we mentioned and a good 8 to 10 more have all their information in there, the links to the Start GGs. Figure out, you know, what kind of stuff is near you if you want to go to some of these smaller events, or the bigger events that we got coming up, like Beak Bonk is coming up in a couple of months. If you want to start grinding for that, Fight Kingdom, of course.
Oh yeah.
But check out the Discord. Have a good time in there.
Yeah, and shoot, if you want to get involved in other ways that are not competitive, we are always looking for fresh TOs and volunteers. This scene does not run itself, and you know, you don't have to be a god at the game to be pivotal. You know?
If you're watched like me, just become a commentator.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yo, but we got BLAHKonda and Pugx. No heart on the screen, because they do not bring love into the match. Of course, they are a JP player. BLAHKonda, first round, making short work of this JP.
I just got some Street Fighter 2 loop flashbacks there. That was sick from BLAHKonda, showing us why they are sitting poised on winner's side. No fear. Does not care about the spikes. He knew that was behind him.
Absolutely.
Dude, you gotta chill.
Oh,
you gotta chill.
No, and he just goes for the jab. That was definitely supposed to be like a butt slam, but this is going to be Pug's chance to get this very big turnaround. And even in Burnout, of course, JP can make a Honda's life living hell. What do you do?
We've seen how well BLAHKonda does when they get in, but you gotta get in! And the grab from Pug ends up winning in what a wild situation that was.
Insanity. Insane reactions. I was thinking it was going to stay invincible long enough to make the tracking on JP's level 3 not work, but no, bro just scooped him.
It's the tier difference right there.
Yeah.
That's all it is. The game just didn't check. Wait, which one of these characters is better? Oh yeah, he got it.
Oh yeah, he is. But shoot, BLAHKonda undeterred. Pugx sitting on not a whole lot of drive. Oh, but nice teleport. Punish counter. That is gonna hurt. And we're back to that same problem situation from last round.
Yeah, we're seeing why Pug got here. We were talking about BLAHKonda before, but when Pug gets you at that full screen, really good at that set play defense, making it very hard for BLAHKonda to get in. But again, you get in, reads the level 1, and is going to take game 1 for it.
What a freaking bait, man. I love that because that also would have beat Jump to call out a throw.
Yeah, that beat a few options there, like Amnesia as well.
Yeah. Very sick option from BLAHKonda, taking that first game. Man, you are not the only one with command grab, says Pugx.
Yeah, now my man's charged up as well. Let's see what this Edmund Honda can do. Pushing him into the corner, but there's the Amnesia.
Caught low, BLAHKonda not ready for the ghost, and the overhead hitting too. Oh, and that's gonna be a big punish. That's not the round.
Not looking good though.
All right.
Yeah, you
I was
can't
gonna
jump
say, leaving damage on the table is how you lose games in this game. The comeback factor is real.
It really is. So much momentum involved, especially in a matchup like this, where one
Nice
read like
answer.
that can be enough, but no.
No, we haven't. Oh no.
My man,
And we haven't.
teleporting.
We're seeing a lot of jumps when it does get into those scrambly situations. A lot of jumps out of Pugx, and we're not seeing a ton of the air invincibility on headbutts coming out to stop them. Nice interrupt on the command grab. All right, BLAHKonda, it's your turn to play. Okay, just checking
So
low.
patient.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for one of them to crack, and there it is.
Are you gonna build
BLAHKonda gets
three?
in. You already know how this goes.
Oh, barely did not build 3, so it's not gonna kill. But, oh no, 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 no. No,
like
no,
this.
no, BLAHKonda,
Not like
not like
this.
this! Oh,
That's all it takes.
I
My man
know,
had one more meter. It would have been over.
I know for a fact he was holding back charge too, dude. Just let that headbutt rip, you would have won the round.
So tough. And now, after that, you have to do it all over again.
Yes.
Now 1-1 in the match. Who's going to take this final game on winner's side?
Yeah, huge life deficit already. All right, that is, yep. Still his turn, Pug, knowing not to press. It is tough coming back from these big deficits, but BLAHKonda, he can maintain this mental. Nice call out on the button.
Once again,
Okay.
we've seen the situation before. Pug in the corner, and those grabs, it was working in the first game, bringing him back for the third, and takes the first round.
I'm getting shades of that first game BLAHKonda. Is he back here now? Huge punish counter confirmed to start things off. Uh-oh, you can't throw that.
Grab that.
Nice block on the overhead. Oh, went for one too
Great
many
use.
spikes.
But again, the OD Amnesia has been putting in such work for Pug. Just a slight bit of Purfox shifting alone has been instrumental.
Oh, no.
And now you're eating a level 2 in the corner, and you might get sent into burnout. Have to be really careful about the
Whoa.
options. But what a reversal! Pug
Yeah,
overcooked
huge.
it.
Overcooked. Yeah, he was just a little bit too hot. The back throw is going to combo have her. Are we going to get a level 1? No, he goes for the setup.
Burnout.
That might be his downfall.
And it
Oh
is
my
the
God.
Ring of Fire, throwing him all the way down into loser's bracket with one last call out.
Spend your meter, folks.
Spend your meter. That's been the name of the game in this entire bracket, I feel like.
Dude, EX walking hands like anti-aired a cross-up?
I could watch that 5 times and I still couldn't tell you how that interaction worked. I need like a Hertbox visualizer and like quarter speed to understand that.
Oh my gosh. BLAHKonda in chat, yes sir. Oh man. Yeah, no, I mean, shoot. That was the tactical decision, right? Going for the setup. Oh my gosh. BLAHKonda knew that is an anti-teleport tech. Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Man.
Well, I trust BLAHKonda. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say BLAHKonda actually knew that. That's not just like oh yeah, I totally, definitely knew what was going on there.
That's the third strike when you're mashing DP and you wake up parry and you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
I meant to do that.
It was a unintentional option select.
I love it. Yes. But no, BLAHKonda owning it. And man, owning Pugx, maybe that's a little too strong of language. That could have easily gone either way.
But still, I mean, we're joking about it a little bit. Fantastic knowledge of the matchup there for BLAHKonda to even know that that's an option. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. But that right there, we don't know how the rest of the set would have gone, but that was the play that won the set for him. Having that little bit of knowledge against how to deal with JP.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot. It goes like I was talking to somebody about that the other day where Street Fighter, there are some games where it's like you learn your BNB and that's it, and the rest you gotta figure out like how to play neutral. Street Fighter is so one of those games where it's like you learn a B&B and then you learn like 20 more. And it's like having that combo, that insanely situational combo, it does pay off. It does.
Yes, it does. It really rewards different types of playstyles. You have those hard neutral grinders, you think of people like Pugx who pride themselves in their neutral game. And then you have the lab monsters, and when they go head to head, you get to see the pros and cons of both training methods.
Absolutely, yeah. And man, BLAHKonda kind of looking like that Nemo tonight. But BLAHKonda ain't here right now. We got Macky versus ArmaKu, and man, an ArmaKu signature, just YOLO drive rush DI.
Something about Ryu's DI, I swear it hits harder than any other character.
I think you're right. Oh man, he hits you with the, I saw that.
Yeah, for real. Another thing with Arma, not really using that Denjin charge very much. Instead, trying to make sure that Macky doesn't have an opportunity to get their momentum started, get those drinks going.
See, that's kind of the problem with the Denjin charge, right? Is like, doing it sort of turns off your zoning ability. Because you can't have the charge and play a fireball game at the same time.
Yeah, anyone who uses that Denjin, you know that they've got something going on in their head that you do not want anything to do with.
Yeah. Man, clean confirmed from Macky is going to take this to a final round on this first game. Macky, another character that I feel like just has those setups. We saw the level 3 juggle into DI in our last set on stream.
And also not a super common character. Ryu, even though he's not the strongest character, just by nature of being a Shoto, consistently one of the highest usage rates. So everybody knows this matchup. But not a lot of people know the Jamie matchup. I like that dive kick, not gonna work out, but does get him into the corner. However, Arma swings out and gets it right into the super.
Yeah, big spend. We're gonna be on maybe a throw's worth of health here, maybe 2. But what is the option? ArmaKu goes for it. The fireball invincible breakdance. Not gonna kill here, but one more command grab perhaps? No, the safe jump. Man, that's such a nasty safe jump. Light breakdance into normal jump forward.
And all off of that call out, being so confident that Arma was gonna fireball off the Oki, and now up a round, but with the way Arma's playing right now, clearly not too perturbed about it.
Man, look at the confidence in Macky's movement right now. Like, not even stopping to pretend to block a fireball here and there. Oh. Yeah, he is just a man on a mission. ArmaKu really needs to figure something out here.
Now you've got the burnout. Start figuring things out. Throwing out those fireballs, getting the DP as well. Great call out. Arma consistently has been absolutely crushing it with the anti-airs in this bracket, and you can't reversal that, and Arma's going to take the round.
I love that option to DI there in the middle of the block string, right? Because Jamie's just love to cancel into that first hit Rekka and stop there. But knowing that he did not have the drive meter to DI back, that DI, if he canceled into Rekka like he thought, would have been guaranteed. But
he just lets him rip.
He does, and there's another level 3 coming out. But man, we've seen this before. Macky has made this comeback. Yeah, right?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
man is a man of habit, but those habits are working right now.
Yes, sir. Oh, speaking of. No, habitually, bro. He's DPing in his sleep. Good, clean play. ArmaKu taking this to a game 3, but Macky putting on the pressure. I feel like every time it's been Macky in control, it's been Macky pushing ArmaKu in the corner.
Now we see the OG DP out of the corner from ArmaKu, something that they've not been using very much. So I really like saving that mix-up for a critical time like this, where you need to get the early momentum. Goes for the jump, however, good response from Macky, getting out of the corner, resetting this neutral.
Dude, he just did a drive rush crouch medium punch on block into Tatsu. This guy is a madman. Oh, but his spacing is so freaking good.
It is. I feel like those dive kicks from Macky just have not been working, and not because Macky's using them poorly, but because Arma, like you mentioned, is just spacing so well around him.
Yeah, not falling for the short ones and DPing the close ones. I don't know if Macky has an answer to that yet. Oh, good parry though. Oh, there's no way.
Okay, I see
Oh
you.
no, and you're dead.
That's it.
Wow. Man,
Sometimes you parry someone and you lose for it.
that's so hard. Yeah, those jump-ins are not the kinds of parries that you can go for a heavy punch punish. You kind of do have to just go for lights and hope it hits.
Yeah,
Man, it is very
so,
variable.
those jump-ins are so plus in Street Fighter. That's definitely something that I had to get used to with Street Fighter specifically versus other games.
Yeah.
Jump-ins are so plus. So if you come in from another game, you know, some of these players still new to Street Fighter, not quite at the higher echelons. It may catch you off guard and you think, oh, I parried his jump-in, I can get a free combo.
It's less likely than you think. But man, we got MysteriousJ versus I was about to say Taera again. Versus Taera again. This time just opting for the Cammy off the rip. We'll see. We'll see if we'll get the Manon. I kind of like the Manon, but you know, they're in the Killer Bee. They got the Killer Bee like logo. You know, they're gonna stay with their main squeeze.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to go. Definitely going to be a scrappy game. You already know that whenever a Cammy is on screen, but it's another one of those matchups where by default Cammy wants to play that really strong neutral, but you're trying to play it against MysteriousJ's Chun-Li. So
Right.
what do you do? What's the mix-up?
Ooh, narrowly misses the confirm there, but picks it back up. Taera kind of on a tear here. Oh, and ready! With the drive impact is gonna take this first round.
Was not happy about your pun, however, able to close it out despite that. Let's hope they're not listening to the stream right now.
Oh no, mute the stream, folks.
Could you imagine trying to listen to stream while you're playing with like the delay on top? So every time you get hit, you get to hear the commentators talk about what a scrub you are like 5 seconds later.
Now that's the interesting tech. Yo, I'm a big proponent of the in-person tournament. Oh, no level 3. Okay.
Ooh, nice grab. So,
Cleans it up there.
the
Taera.
classic. Grab him
Yeah.
there at take a help.
Yeah, it's the final mix-up, right? You only need it to hit once. But shoot, I was gonna say I'm a big peanut gallery guy.
Oh
And,
yeah, when you get like the two crowds rooting for opposite sides.
Yep.
One thing I love about that is like when you're like having been the person who's the player in those situations, you can't tell who's cheering for what most of the time. Everybody's just screaming.
Everybody yelling options, and you're like, if I do that, I'll die.
Exactly.
Like DP for a 5th time, and you're like, what?
Hey, but
Oh
if it
snap!
works.
Yeah, what if it works? Oh,
Ooh,
no.
speaking of things that work, the
Up
corner
here.
pressure from Taera.
Dude,
Awesome! And the dive kick to close it out.
that was a nasty setup by Taera. The frame kill with the spiral arrow and just into a meaty jab. MysteriousJ absolutely not ready for that.
But good
The
poke
sweeps
from
are out.
MysteriousJ. The parry, and there's those jabs to just get something started.
Now we got some reaction on the. Ooh, that was kind of a lucky outcome right there. No punish counter.
Nice grab from MysteriousJ, but you're just gonna get DP'd for your trouble.
Oh, huge! And it was a drop too, so the scaling. No, but another drop. No level 3. MysteriousJ not burnt out yet, and no confirm off that either. Oh man, this could come down to it.
Taera
to air.
is just jabbing, and I think MysteriousJ might have caught on to it there. recognizing no defense to be had on this wake up. Taera's going to have to find a way to adapt to that, because while the jabs have been working pretty well in a lot of these situations, if you're too telegraphed with it, you're going to get hit.
Yeah, absolutely. And Taera, oh, ready with so many of these anti-airs. Oh no, and the
Twice
shimmy.
in a row gets past the grab from MysteriousJ, who is swinging out of the corner. So much resource used, and you just get burned out and sent right back in. The drive impact, and I think that's gonna be enough. Yes, it is.
Ooh. Man, that was, it didn't look like man could breathe at the end there. Taera was just all up in his face.
Man.
Whew.
What fantastic aggression from Taera. We were talking about that challenge of playing neutral against Chun-Li. So Taera's solution, just get in once and then do not let up the pressure. And I feel like MysteriousJ couldn't figure out a way to get out of the corner consistently in those situations, to stop getting schmixed on over and over by this oppressive Cammy offense. Really good stuff to Taera to close that out.
Why play neutral more than once when you can win it once and just stay in their face all day? Yeah, and we saw some of those up kicks coming out, but the way Taera was mixing it up enough, you know, it's like you really could not bank on it each time. But shoot, great stuff. MysteriousJ making it this far.
Yeah, MysteriousJ has been playing really well all night. I've been very impressed with this Chun-Li. Unfortunately, up against Taera, who was playing just a little bit better, and only one of them could move on. This was loser's side, which means Mysterious is out of the tournament. And instead, Taera's going to be going up against Macky.
Oh, and shoot, I was mistaken. It wasn't Taera that was playing Manon before and then switched to Cammy. It was Truth.
Yes.
And we're seeing Truth back again with the Manon against Olive's Jamie now.
So many uncommon characters in this bracket. The Jamies, the Manons, the Chuns, the Aki. I love to see it. That's one of the fun things about like sub-region gameplay. It feels like every region has their weird picks that you just see everywhere.
Yeah, it makes me think like the nice command grab. The Street Fighter V Rainier Rushdowns were like that too, where it's like we had the rookie and the standard bracket, and the standard were all top tiers. Yeah, and the rookie was all over the place. I loved it. It was so much more fun because you get to see like Rose versus BLAHKonda. Like who's playing that matchup?
Yeah, for real. I love that part of these kinds of brackets. However, the early pressure coming out from Olive, but no, gets answered right back on.
Nice, but yeah, Olive just really on the back foot right now. It looks like Truth playing really confidently in their movement, but nice anti-air. Oh, and we've seen that does not work. No DI for you, says Olive.
A solid first round from Olive, closing that out, using those 4 drinks to his advantage, and now has so much meter. We've seen Olive's willingness to use that install already in this bracket. I'm curious if we're going to see more of it, or if they're shifting towards that more traditional. Well, I just had to say it. But you got to be careful. You're on a timer now. Look how much health Truth has, and in a second, you're going to be going down to 0 drinks, and you don't even get that second. 5 medals.
Nice.
You gotta respect that grab at this point. You can get anti-aired 5 times for jumping, or you could get grabbed once as Olive. Take your pick, and he definitely went for the jumping. And speaking of jumping, goes for a safe jump there in the corner. That's been working out really well for him in this bracket.
Ooh, is that death? Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong health bar.
Nah.
Yo,
one more of those, and you're gonna be knocking on death's door for sure. 3
Yo,
drinks,
metal 7 Manon woulda.
Yeah. Yo, my metal 7 Manon goes crazy.
I think that's dead. I'm pretty sure that's mega dead.
I think
Let's see the dunk. Boom.
Yeah.
That's Metal 6 Manon right there.
Yeah, it really is. The CA is Metal 6.
Normal is 5. It all makes sense, folk. Don't worry. Wait, 5 is a thing that she can have. Anyway.
Wait, so is normal 6 and then CA is 7? Is that what we're doing
I think
here?
that's what it is. I think that's what it's got to be.
Alright, alright. And then post-patch, come year 1 when the character gets buffed, it'll be number 8.
Ooh, but there is the DI guaranteed off that heavy
No one
punch.
has had an answer for that all night. Every time people get burned out against Olive, just rinse and repeats that setup. There's nothing you can do. And look how much damage you
Safe
got
jump.
a hold in the corner. But the safe jump, and finally we see that move hitting. Olive has been going for those all night, and finally the tension connects.
Now, I do respect it. Sometimes, like, it's a safe jump, but, like, maybe you should test it every once in a while, because they're not always having that perfect execution.
Yeah, that's the "are you clean with it" check.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Olive is pretty clean with it with this offensive pressure.
But man, Truth making their way out of the corner, sitting on a nice little health lead here, but dang, the elbow.
Yeah, Truth not only with the health lead, but with the game lead now. But down in this particular game, but it doesn't seem to matter the way things are going. You know, I always say, if you lose to Manon round 1, when they start with 0 medals, it's over.
Oh, it's a bad
So it's
time.
really, it's just a matter of, can Olive get that first round and then keep Truth from coming back and running away with it?
I mean, shoot, she only has 3, right? It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be that game 1. When the level 7 came out on you. You saw how that went.
Yo, but speaking of level 7, both of these characters sitting on 3 bars here.
He really
We've
just
seen
grabbed
Olive.
it back.
Olive could absolutely end this in one level 3 into the corner, into that DI setup.
And the natural level 4 here, you're not on a timer, which means Olive gets to use that well-oiled machine. Again, the tension coming out, and not a chance you're living through that.
Good stuff. Olive saying, I'm a grappler too. Truth, not ready. And shoot, wait.
I think
Okay.
Truth changing
Whoa.
up characters.
It's not Cammy though. It's not
Okay.
Cammy though. We got Lily coming out. What the heck?
Another grappler, the strike throw schmicks.
How many characters does this player have?
Yeah, for real. How many weird low tiers does this player have?
Yeah.
I definitely just got jump scared by that outfit. I was not ready for that. I forget this outfit exists because nobody plays Lily.
Dude, she's about to play some freaking music, bro. Where's her guitar?
Yeah, get DJ in on this.
Yeah.
We already got the breakdancer here with Jamie.
I mean, I don't know what the people at home are seeing, but I'm seeing the DJ stage. Oh, they're not seeing it. Dang, that would have made that joke so much funnier. But man, seeing a little bit of the mix, but I'm not really seeing the vision here. I'm not sure the Lily is doing a whole lot better than the Manon was.
Yeah, just going for those neutral skip 50-50s, and so far, I feel like Olive has been one step ahead, knowing how to use that drive reversal, the matchup check. And yeah, like, Truth is getting in a situation like that, but now, yeah, that's just gonna be it. Get the
Yo,
level
he
4
walked,
good measure.
he walked the whole length of the screen and just DI'd. That's crazy. And
Olive
Truth is
is
just like,
not
I'm
afraid
charging
of
my
that.
wind. Like, what?
Somewhere along the way, Olive realized that diamond players or platinum players, whatever you happen to be today, sometimes they're not ready for it.
Yeah.
Opening. We've seen how this has been going so far. Can Truth find the answer this time? That defense from Lily without the invincible reversal can be so difficult.
Yeah, and are we going to see this level 3? There it is. Alright, a DI off of this probably will kill with all the meter Olive has. We're going to see it. Boom. Light kick DI. Boom. Oh, you're not?
Every
Oh, you're not
time
dead?
it just
Okay.
works. Goes another level 4. That's 2 in 1 game. That feels bad, but good stuff to Olive. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
he's sipping on. He's got some olive oil in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad. You ever been to one of those? This is a very like pinky out sort of thing to say. You ever been to an olive oil tasting?
No.
Oh, bro,
I can't believe that's a thing.
oh, it's great, dude.
You
They
just, like,
put out
chug
these.
straight olive oil?
Thank God, no. No. They put out these like little cups, and you got like stuff like sourdough. And
Oh, I
stuff
see.
to, like,
Okay. I was so scared of where you were going with that. I'm picturing this convention with a bunch of sweaty people, just one after another, olive oil down the hatch. Which one do you like
No.
better?
Oh, well, that's like, you're supposed to swish and spit, but some people don't know it, and they're just chugging all the olive oil and getting crazy off the olive, you know?
Like if you did that, you just get like a coating of olive oil in your mouth because it's so oily.
It's like your sweat can't even come out, it's just covered.
To be fair, I don't exactly have experience with this. I just feel like that's how it would go. We'll have to ask Olive after the tournament.
Next Rainier Rushdown, we're foregoing the tournament and we're instead streaming a live bracket of who can down the most olive oil.
Olive 100% clears that bracket. You already know. All the Jamie players, they are good to go.
They know how to chug. We've seen it.
Jamie players. We really got 2 Jamies in top 8. That's crazy.
Yeah. On opposite sides, they could fight in loser semis. How sick would that be? But
I would be down for the Jamie mirror. The 2 different archetypes.
Taera looking determined to not give us what we want.
Come on, Taera, for content. Do it for content.
Have people started saying "do it for the talk" now? Is that a thing?
Do it for. Oh, I hate that. Somebody's got to be saying it.
Bring it on.
Great awareness of the plus frames there for Macky, with the walk up there to get the punish rather than just panicking and swinging when they knew they could hit.
Yeah, Macky clearly very familiar with all of the knockdown advantage situations. Whoa!
You have to be with a character like this.
Yo, 2 dive kick trades in a row though? That was hilarious.
Ooh, but you got caught matching. Definitely could have reversaled that DI. And now Taera getting something started, swung out, and there's that reversal. Maybe a little bit overconfident from Taera.
Yeah, Taera's used to playing some of the early players in this match, in this bracket, and Macky saying, "I am not one of those. You can't just DI."
You're almost burned out. I take it back. You are burned out, and that's gonna be the round.
What a sick route. Yeah, too far from the corner to get the reset we've been seeing out of these Jamie players, but not too far to get that burnout.
One thing I've been seeing over and over from these Jamie players, it feels like once they get their vortex started, they do not let it. It's like the 1 or 2 drinks at the beginning, usually trying to get to that level 2 for Jamie, because that's where people get really opened up. And then it's just a hold forward simulator.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, oh my goodness, the tension as well.
All the reads are coming up Macky. Taera is looking lost. Oh, that's safe.
Oh no, not like this. Doesn't get punished.
Yeah, that round start spiral arrow is very sneaky. It's only like -2 or something at that spacing. Ooh, but.
Oh,
nice. Oh, a nice check low, but no confirm, Taera. You need to be hitting these. Otherwise, Macky will be doing this. We're going to see the burnout combo again.
Don't swing. Oh, you swung. You think by now, like, one of these people would be like, wait, if I just don't strike first.
Oh, man.
He's playing rock, paper, scissors, but he gets to see you move first. He always wins.
Okay, but it catches the jump. Now, one thing to think about when we're seeing that Jamie block string infinite is there are gaps you can super, but perhaps more importantly, oh wow, that was it, huh?
Yeah, that was a quick one.
I thought there was another game in there.
Taera did it for the content.
Yeah.
Respect to Taera.
Thank you, Taera. Shout outs, the true MVP.
The true MVP of the bracket. And honestly, did a really good job throughout that whole bracket. Macky really solid there, had the win condition, and just did not give Taera the opportunity to figure out how to adapt. But, you know, again, only one player can advance on loser's side. And now I see Olive.
And now if only Pugx can do us the solid and lose, throw for content,
Yeah,
we
Pug, if
can
you're
get that
listening,
Jamie.
if you want to just throw real quick, do it for us.
Olive,
Oh,
I
Pug.
see you chatting in stream chat. Win for the
how's it going,
content.
Olive?
We're counting on you.
What are your
But
thoughts
yeah.
on olive oil?
Yeah.
Or are
Get
you one
back
of
to
those
us.
vegetable oil users?
Ew. Yo, petri oil.
Ooh.
We'll mix it up, right? It's like the Green Party decision of olive oils. I don't know. I don't know what
You
that
have
means.
left my kitchen cupboard with that one. Use it as your primary neutral oil. I could see that. Okay.
Oh man.
Every kitchen needs a neutral oil.
Neutral oil.
You ever seen that skit about bringing neutral chips to parties? I feel like when Olive goes to parties, he always brings a neutral oil.
What do you put it on?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the person who goes to olive oil tastings. This is not
No.
my element.
Oh no.
Get your friend to bring the sourdough. I don't know. We'll have a time with it.
Ooh, there it is. Oh man. Pugx looking like a dude that's bringing nothing to the cookout. JP on the deck. Bringing nothing but purple stuff, bro. And ghosts.
Either
Olive-
way,
Olive
I know
having none of
Pug
it.
He is in it to win it. He does not want to throw for content. That is for sure. I mean, it says it right in the title. I will show you no mercy.
Yep. And man, yeah, Pug already in that that early burnout, but again, it's like with Pug, this burnout state is almost looking advantageous to him. He's finding himself early. Oh no. Oh no, it's just our beautiful mugs on the screen. Chat,
we
you're
back, we're
missing the
good.
craziest interaction.
Ooh.
That actually beat the level 1. Y'all,
What happened there?
you missed something crazy.
Bro.
Holy crap, did they see that? Tell me they saw that.
I hope they saw that. Chat, did y'all see that?
God.
Okay, good.
Yo, Jamie
We got the important
breakdance
part.
beats JP level 1?
I'm watching a clip right now to see what
Holy
happened.
crap.
It just like
Fireball invincible? Are you breakdance invincible?
I don't understand. It's
Oh,
like he
yo.
went. It looked like it should have hit him. I'm looking
It
at it
should
right
have hit
now.
him. I mean, I guess it's a Fireball super, it's a Fireball invincible special move, but man, I would have never expected to see that.
Maybe he was so low and it like swings over top so the hitbox hadn't gotten to him yet? I don't know.
No, but in any case, we're seeing Olive in a bad situation. I am such a liar.
I believe
Every
JP
time.
level 1 is a strike and a projectile. It's a strike
Okay.
that sends a projectile flying forward.
Okay, so maybe the strike whiffed, and then he spun under the projectile?
Looking at the clip, he is very low.
Okay. That's wild, though, because his strike, he strikes literally the ground. Like, how do you low profile that? But, oh my god, I was like, do another roundhouse, these two. Oh man, these two are
They are not
bruising.
giving us time to analyze this. That's the goldfish memory. You just GG go next. We'll figure it out later. And
Right.
right now, Olive is ready for everything Pug has to throw at him.
Oh,
He wants
no.
the mirror, reading that amnesia so well.
Oh, Pug, I take it back. You don't need to throw for the content. Oh, Olive, though, taking this heavy damage. Pug is like, I hear you loud and clear. It's time to go back to zoning.
Yeah, let's lock in real quick. Got Deus Ex Machina by the game there. The
Oh,
script
great
writers
teleport.
intervened and
Yes.
gave Olive that game.
Oh man, and here's the setup. I think he's gonna be close enough to the corner if he wants to go for that grounded drive impact reset. But he's been showing it a lot. No, he does not go for it this time. Just the drink into meaty. Idiot.
Great grab there. Pug recognizing that that's a safe jump. Olive's probably going to be blocking. I mean, hasn't been given any reason not to by anybody yet in this bracket. But now, with that level 4, Amnesia, what's the answer?
Oh, it didn't level 3. That level 3 would have killed. Didn't want to spend the meter. Could that again be his downfall, though? Oh.
It is.
Pug, you gotta spend that bar, man. That's the second time on stream we've seen a killing combo not kill. Just like that, Olive moving on to losers semis, and we're Lentini, we made it.
We made it.
We got the Jamie losers semis.
I'm so ready for this Jamie mirror. It has been 3 rounds in the making. I'm telling you, the script writers had this on lock all night. We've been seeing the Jamie players tear through this bracket, and now we get to find out which one is the superior, the true olive oil sugar.
Yup. It's like you'd think it'd be Olive, but man, Macky is making me think twice.
This is perfect. I even got my herbal tea to celebrate. That's what Jamie's actually drinking, right, Capcom?
There we go. But it looks like first we're going to be getting that winners finals.
Oh, they want us to really wait for it. Chat, don't go anywhere. Like, don't get me wrong, winners finals is going to be hype. But y'all better not leave after that because we got the Jamie mirror coming up.
That's the cliffhanger. That's the commercial hook. You gotta come back after these messages. They're not messages. It just happens to be. Yeah. Oh, dude, shout outs to Kai. It really makes it so much better. Shout outs to the manga, y'all. Read the manga. His paneling is insane. But shoot, you know who else is insane? These 2 players made it all the way to winners finals here tonight. BLAHKonda and ArmaKu. Beautiful. The Street Fighter 2 matchup, right?
Yeah, the OGs. And the tier list a little bit different this time around, but the same general vibe of just don't let Honda get in once. That's the name of the game. And Arma, a very defensive player throughout this bracket, so I think they're going to be pretty comfortable with that game.
Yeah, we've seen he loves the DPs, and he's no stranger to a fireball here and there. But man, BLAHKonda, huge drop. That would have been a ton of damage.
The thing with the DP in this matchup, though, is if BLAHKonda uses that cross-up butt slam, you can get caught out very easily. So Arma's going to have to be really careful with that option.
Right, if you do, it's going to be that punish counter damage. Yikes.
Ooh, trying to bait it out. Arma not falling for it.
Yeah, parry. Parry is an option on that that butt slam too, but the little delay between the different strengths will make it pretty tricky. Nice, the joust goes to ArmaKu there, but nice parry.
Oh, I like it. Another
all the parries.
Okay, I see you.
Ooh, punish that. Oh, not the biggest punish. It is like minus 20 something. No DPs yet.
Honda is just walking him into the corner, using that health bar as a resource to push him into the situation he needs him to be in. The double parry there, no perfect though. Butt slam cross up, we were talking about that. And now
that was exactly it. And heartbreaking when you see the crouch medium punch go the other way. Man, Lentini, you could not have called it better. But still alive, ArmaKu, and he went for a very risky charge. And the second big combo ArmaKu has dropped here.
Does get the DP though, like you were talking about. And now Arma with the opportunity off of that one good call out, able to win neutral and take the round, keeping it close.
Alright, up in the air, right? Anybody could take these. Now, little known fact about the Sumo Spirit, I don't know if we're gonna see it, but having that buff up, suddenly, oof, big damage coming out. Having that buff up makes Honda's crouch heavy punch cancelable. You can suddenly cancel that into hands.
That's a huge option that opens up for him because you got to be ready for that. All of a sudden, his game plan changes around so much. Are we going to see it? No, goes for the grab. Not able to get it. Arma swings out of the corner, calls out the butt slam, calls out another one, but that time, BLAHKonda managed to swing out anyway.
What I really want to see, oh, nice, yeah. Just holding the screen, you can't jump back onto this fireball. What I really want to see out of the Ryu players is when they notice that they air-to-air a Honda butt slam, it's that forced knockdown, right? You do land fast enough to juggle a DP if you want. Speaking of Arma with these reactions.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. But another thing to keep in mind while we're talking about this match is that because this is winners finals, we're in best of 5 territory.
Ooh, true. Yeah, this is not going to be over if Arma wins this next game here. These two are taking it all the way. Ooh, that looked like...
I like it, I like it. Get a little bit of positioning over damage.
Nice and big plus frames. Ooh, good interrupt.
Yeah, just swinging out. One of these will trade.
Yeah, he's like not afraid of this pressure at all.
No, he is not. Arma being forced to really hold that offensive pressure because of that E-Honda charge neutral being so scary is a situation he does not want to find himself in, and we can see how much that has affected with situations like that, going for the drive rush.
What an exchange. It all kind of amounted to nothing though. ArmaKu still just being pushed into this corner. BLAHKonda still just making this advance. Nice bust out. Oh, that anti-air!
Okay,
Are you dead?
I see you, BLAHKonda. I see you.
Just the level 2. I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna need one more, but calling the jump with the splash. So strong of an option. Oh.
Sometimes you just gotta swing with the Oni butt slam. Oh, Arma swung out.
Oh, big.
Oof, that's a lot of damage.
Sure, you can.
Putting Arma in a pretty solid spot. BLAHKonda does have some meter, but not quite enough.
Oh,
no!
Looks like the stream went down.
The streamer. It's all right, chat. We'll keep you informed. So, Arma's spamming Hadouken, and BLAHKonda spamming charge moves. That is that is 90% of what's gonna go on for the rest of this game. So just envision that in your head.
I'm gonna look at the stream to see the sped up version of this round.
Ooh, but the answers. Arma with the DI out of the corner, but BLAHKonda was ready for it and takes his life with it.
Man, and the stream catches up right in time to hear your commentary fit up with the game audio. You love to see it.
It was just a stylized playback. That's all was going on there.
Again, it was one of those, like, halfway into the round, I just saw 50 million fireballs in fast sped up motion.
That's Ryu for you. When he's in his happy place at range, especially if he ever has a health advantage, just chuck out those fireballs, maybe do a Denshin if you're feeling real crazy, and force your opponent to do something about it.
Ooh. Big advancing, no DI back from Arma. BLAHKonda getting everything he wants this round, it seems.
It's just those mix-ups. I feel like every option BLAHKonda used in that string was a different level of mix-up, and Arma just wasn't ready for it.
Incredibly clean, and ending it with that DP read. Man, BLAHKonda looking very, very strong going into this swing game. And man, ArmaKu looking a lot more hesitant to start off this round. But
sometimes you just gotta toss you in their face.
Yeah. Oh man, what a heavy kick.
Once again, BLAHKonda, they figured out Arma's defensive game plan in such a way that they can walk him into the corner, and that's when the damage really starts to amount, because you get butt slams like that, those mix-up options, and then the supers over and over again. We're just seeing rinse and repeat of the same round on loop.
Yep, I mean, that is exactly it, right? Like, that's that right back to the first game, that the DP input going the wrong way, Kasana's behind you. And Sorry, bro. Here's 60% of your health for your troubles.
Yeah, that's what makes Butt Slam such a good move. The fact that it has that cross-up, will they, won't they? And you have to make 50-50 predictions there. And if you guess wrong, you either eat a combo or you're just minus and have to hold his next mix.
Yeah. But man.
Great stuff to BLAHKonda, advancing to grand finals. But
Oh,
that
no.
means...
That was game 3. So
oh, was it?
BLAHKonda only needs to win. He needs to win one more, but ArmaKu definitely.
Oh, I got a little bit ahead of myself there. All right.
Not without a chance, ArmaKu. There's my favorite. 50 fireballs in speed up motion.
It never gets old.
It really
Shout
doesn't.
out to the Street Fighter 6 spectate mode.
But man,
and
we're up
once
to
again,
date.
here we go. BLAHKonda's got you in the corner. Arma needs to find an answer. These jumps aren't working either because BLAHKonda can recover fast enough to punish you anyway.
Yeah, but the cross up, the headbutt is not quite forward enough to get that anti-air, and suddenly ArmaKu with a sliver of life, a fireball and a dream, big punish. No, and a drop! What happened?
You had so many resources! The tournament nerves!
No, and you can't DI!
Oh,
my
no!
gosh.
Arma!
That was his round in all respects, and now it's all going south. Yet another DP crossed up.
BLAHKonda
BLAHKonda.
got out of the corner, and you saw what he was able to do with it. That was the answer he needed, and when it came down to it, the execution just wasn't quite there, and now, unfortunately, it seems like he only had one in him because BLAHKonda closes it out.
Brutal, brutal. One hit from greatness. One hit from game 5. Imagine a different timeline. We can only picture ArmaKu happy. But
You hate to see it. Still alive though, because that was winner's side.
yeah, he's gonna have to throw down against the upcoming Jamie Gauntlet.
Yeah, we know he's playing against a Jamie. We just don't know which one. I am so excited. We've been talking up this Jamie mirror all night. It's gonna be hype. The
Yo,
script
Macky,
writers-
Olive, y'all better not disappoint us. The pressure is on.
Yeah, if this is a quick 2-0, I'm gonna cry. I need a last hit situation, game 3.
Luckily, I can
back
promise us that it will not be a quick 2-0 because it will be a first to 3.
Will it?
Oh shoot, I'm queuing
I
up
think
again.
we're back
Don't-
in best of 3 territory.
Let me see. Oh gosh, why am I stop? The buttons keep moving.
This is top 4, right?
First to 3. Okay. So yeah, it looks like this is still gonna be first to 3.
Okay.
So we can get that game 5.
All right. I'm down for
We
it.
get the whole shebang.
You will
They
never see me
specifically wrote the
complain about
script.
that.
They specifically wrote the script to get the Jamies in the first to 5 or the best of 5 format.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
They're like, we can't have these two players scrapping it out
So
just for 2,
gentlemen's-
maybe 3 games.
Gentlemen's 4 drinks right at the beginning.
Ooh, can we see it?
I
This is
believe.
the opportunity.
Come on, give it to
Drink,
us. 4
drink,
drinks.
drink. No!
Oh, okay. I mean, we got 2 and 3. We're getting there.
A little bit. Oh man, but already Olive sitting loaded. That
Oh,
olive
my
oil
goodness.
in the gullet and fists on the face. Macky on their back.
My man doesn't even need sourdough. That's just going straight down. And now both players with half health and 4 drinks online. This is an absolute scrap fest.
Fists are flying.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, how does... Oh, are you dead? EX? No, didn't want to use the beater. No, but maybe you should've! Oh no. Yet another situation of please finish your food happening tonight. Nice, that is plus. Uh-oh. Macky perhaps didn't know and now stuck in the corner. Nice DP.
If you can burn through that level 2, though, it's going to give you a huge advantage as he goes back down to 0 drinks. Definitely a high-risk, high-reward play coming out there from Olive. And now it's starting to burn down. Gets a little bit more off the end. The grab. Is he going to go for a drink? Yes, he is.
Yeah, but just one, so we don't have command grab on the board quite yet. And there it is.
That's the thing. You see your opponent drink, and you're like, oh, sick, I have time to drink. Because it's so reactable, and that just has so much end lag. And now 3 drinks on both sides. I don't think we're going to see much more of that because it's a last hit for Macky. Has to be really careful.
Oh, I wanted to see like 5 reversal forward heavy punches in a row, but no. Olive looking like the real oil drinker here. I don't know what to tell you.
Look, he says he brings the neutral oil to the party, and my goodness, is he having one right now. Breakdancing on the competition. Macky needs to find answers in this game number 2.
Yeah, but giving up the Oki may not be the answer. This might be a dry January of a round if he wants to really keep that offense up.
I can tell you one thing, Olive and Macky do not subscribe to that lifestyle.
I love the chat pointing out that they have the exact same color too, just with different costumes.
Yeah.
That's too good. Oh, but suddenly Olive making their way out of the corner. Because of course you can tell Olive is the black and purple Jamie.
Yeah, of course. don't be silly, Chad.
Yeah, but the command grab actually got thrown, and it's gonna, no, not quite cost, but yep. Cost Olive the round right there. Macky getting on the board here.
That's a significant momentum shift for Macky, even if it's just the confidence. Finding that round, you get the drink off, but was it worth it, Olive? Macky got one too, but both of them getting punished for their habit. A nice throw grab.
Yeah, and I like Olive there just going for the double dash that time instead of the drink off its Oki. But no, Macky just wants those levels. Uh-oh.
They are fiending for those level 4s. We saw it on the first round, and oh, the defense just in time for Macky, not counter DIing, but able to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who will get this next hit is gonna mean a lot of drinks, and there it is, that's 2. Oh, but level 3 will burn out. There it is. Will it kill? I don't think so.
It's a CA. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I looked at the wrong one. It's so hard to keep track.
But
either way, though, Olive is burned out.
Oh, into safe jump? No, he just goes for the last drink into meaty.
Yeah, you can get away with that there. And both of them in burnout. A clear advantage there for Macky. Able to get that first win on the board. Now 1-1 in the set. Not only have these rounds been back and forth slugfest, it looks like the game counts are going to be as well. The trade.
Oh, this is too funny. Immediately before the, oh my gosh, we saw the breakdance anti-airing a dive kick. Okay.
I like it.
This is awesome. Nice, and just get that drink on the board. Macky in a pretty rough situation here. One more guess will do it, but the shimmy is not good, and suddenly it's Macky's turn.
Yeah, Olive had the right idea on that shimmy, but did not respond quickly enough. I think shimmied back a little bit too far, but got the round anyway. Swinging back.
Oh, nice. Just barely max range with the sweep. These dive kicks are coming out. Macky's dive kick sense is definitely where these two players differ in their style.
Ooh, what a reversal for Olive. And this is what we've been seeing. It's just like every time someone gets in the corner, that can just be it. But Olive, the only one willing to pull out those level 2s. I haven't seen Macky do it yet, but right now Macky is making him pay for it.
Absolutely. This is gonna be the round right here if we, yep, can finish the combo. And now we have swing game. Oh my gosh.
The palm.
Macky with like 1 frame too late for those two to just trade. That is insanity.
Jamie players share 1 brain cell. Or maybe I should say 1 bottle with the way these guys are playing. Both of them at 2 drinks already. Make that 3 for Olive. And oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Goes for the safe jump and it works out.
Yo, can you imagine having a DP that anti-airs neutral jump?
He needs it.
I'm not saying that. I would not go that far. But man, that's gotta hurt. Macky now at the game deficit. What are they gonna do to get things started back up again?
Well, if history is anything to go by, this is Macky's game. The corner pressure already starting out well. However, Olive has been doing better at getting out of the corner. That was instrumental in the last game. Can it be the same this time?
So true. Yeah, Olive's defense has just been so on point this game. And where did their hair tie go? Oh, you're not dead, are you? Right? No, not quite.
One more reset, but again, swinging out of the corner.
There was one more reset, but it wasn't for you. Both in burnout, both one more hit.
And
Olive.
the low comes out from Olive. After a great start to the round for Macky, once those level 4s were online, Olive was just a little more comfortable. Maybe it's just all that experience with those level 2s.
Yeah, nice punish counter, though. Not gonna get the drink. Okay.
Nice grabbing stuff, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, we keep seeing it, but I love every time Jamie sacrifices Oki for a drink, the other one wakes up and drinks.
I mean, honestly, they haven't been given much reason not to.
Really?
He had so much time. Oh, I didn't think he was going to get the counter DI, but he had enough time, and this is your opportunity to get back into the round and get back into the set. This is critical right now.
Huge damage. We're not going to get the juggle follow-up, so no real mix-up after this. And man, that DI.
Oh, and that's going to be it.
Wait. They got 3, right? Or was that 3? That was 3?
I think that was 3, right?
Oh, snap. Olive.
We're too lost in the Jamie sauce right now.
Yeah, the
So I guess
olive
that
is just
means-
raining down. The olive oil. I don't know.
Hey, you heard of Purple Rain. I've got some new knowledge for you tonight. Olive making it work with this low tier. Speaking of low tiers slash the best character in the game, depending on who you ask. Shout out Punk. Arma in with the Ryu against the Jamie. This is going to be another exciting set.
And then they are going right into it. Olive is like, I have drank enough. Excuse me, wait. Did I say enough? Not enough. More
Never
drinks
enough.
need to be had, and it needs to be had now. ArmaKu, more than willing to oblige.
So that's why Olive is always so interested in quickly getting to the next round, because it means he can break more.
Yeah, like if you spend too much time in lobby, you sober up. That's no good.
Can't be having that.
Or, sorry, it's not alcohol. You degrease. That's what you do.
That is not a visual I need. I guess that explains why he's so good at breakdancing, right? He just slides across the training room is what I'm looking at right now.
Truly a modern day Hakan, this one.
Yeah, for real. I would love to see Hakan in this game. That'd be hype.
He's so fun.
Too much of a family man. He doesn't have time for this nonsense anymore.
Or he's got like 8 kids. That shit's
It's
crazy.
something crazy.
But man, Olive, clean first round there. And the signature, very, very slow pace. ArmaKu just willing to give up the space, play that fireball game.
The problem with giving up that space is you get walked into the corner. And
Yeah.
all of it's so good in the corner. However, a jump working out that time for Arma.
But now ArmaKu, he's like, I'm done with the fireballs. It's time to medium kick. Uh-oh. But a little bit of doubt in his movement, allowing Olive a chance to get him back in this corner again.
Is he gonna jump out again? Yes, he does. Goes for the heavy kick, but the drive impact is going to stuff out the mashing from Arma. Good DP though. Finally a DP
Oh,
that hits
no.
his man beater.
Yeah, just close enough to get that confirmed. ArmaKu on the board.
Okay,
Safe.
just let him rip. You know, it just, time just feels like it stands still every
Yeah,
time
right.
Arma goes into defense mode. Really, really good at slowing down the pace of the game when he wants to.
Yeah, and Olive, though, saying this is not the pace that I want to play at. Takes him yet again to this corner. testing Arma's ability to get out of this situation. Is he going to DP? No, he's going to get thrown.
Goes right into the super. No reason not to. If it's gonna kill, don't make it tricky. Just close it out right here, right now. Good stuff to Arma, or excuse me, to Olive, for being aware of the health and the resources in that situation.
Yeah. Now I think the big problem with these players, with these characters, anytime Jamie does the level 3, they go for an open palm grab. Ryu, that's not your style. Of course he's saying you need training. Terrible, terrible. But man, once again, this slow pace just pushing Arma in, like getting himself into the corner almost. Putting all of that at a massive advantage.
As well. I feel like Arma has just not been able to figure out those 50-50s that Olive is throwing at him. And like you said, when he's backing himself into the corner like that, it feels like Olive just has to guess right once, or at least keep Arma from guessing right once. And all of a sudden, you're in the corner. The last second DI as well. Arma swinging a little bit there with a Hail Mary, trying to make something happen, but Olive figured it out. Finally, that donkey kick's working off the rip.
Oh, the jump out, not gonna work here.
I'm gonna take these combos,
Ooh. Oh, no DP there.
Yeah, Arma typically very solid with those DPs. Maybe feeling like he's in a situation where he's trying to figure out so much stuff and how to get back into this game, which, by the way, he seems to have figured out. But when you've got that added to your mental stack, sometimes it's hard to react with those DPs as well with the anti-airs.
But man, good stuff. ArmaKu taking that round, showing that no, he does in fact have that combo. It was just a fluke before.
And you get the combo starter as well. This is the best case scenario for Olive. What a call out as well. Been doing so well in these last couple of rounds with that move. The tension just something that Arma's not ready for. And look at how well this level 2 has been used to his advantage.
But that's crazy. He just let that whole Rekka block and eat so much damage for it. Boom.
Oh, there's the DP.
Yeah, and man, with the drive meter back, Arma could absolutely steal this round away. Take the ever important swing game. Oh no, game 2.
This is tricky though. And that's the problem with the way Arma's playing. Throwing out the Hadoukens. Olive. Oh! But these callouts in the corner keeping him alive.
He had so much meter, he could have ended that there, but again.
Ooh, there it is.
Yep, just calling out the drive rush forward, and with that, ArmaKu on the board.
Hadouken right in his face. Olive not ready for it. Whenever he's at that range, he's gotten very comfortable swinging, and I think Olive might have picked up on it. Bait on the DP. Doesn't get the punish immediately, but good recovery from Olive.
Oh, nice bait. The safe jump is good.
That's a lot of damage.
Uh-oh, and that's the round.
No. Oh, I think Olive, he might have hit critical mass on that oil that round, because that looked like a download right there.
Yeah, that was greasy. Uh-oh. But man, nice health advantage coming out the gate from Olive, or from ArmaKu.
And we're back in this game. I feel like Arma, he's living and dying by being able to get the right reach swinging out of the corner, which is such a difficult situation to consistently put yourself in against a player like Olive.
It's like we really see like two game plans out of Arma, right? We see the set my own pace fireball. Nice, he gets out of the corner here. And we see the sit in your face with like harassing with the medium kick, with the stand heavy kick. But Olive, just so aware of these spacings, is able to get these sweeps out. But nice, here we're gonna see a conversion to the corner.
Yeah, not gonna be enough to kill here, but it will be that corner carry like you're talking about. And once again, we're in that guess for game. Can Arma get out of the corner? No, he cannot.
Ouch. All right, swing game going to Olive, but it is far from over. ArmaKu. Yeah, see, it's that sweep. It's just forcing Ryu to not stand it. Oh, no. Hold up for a second.
That was a bit ill-fated, and that may be the momentum he needs. No, the dive kick going for round 2, but that is incredibly unsafe if it hits them in the head on their block.
Man, he's doing the infinite like he's in Burnout. He's not in Burnout. ArmaKu having none of it.
And now Arma got his own corner to play with. It's out. Oh, not gonna work out. The pressure, though, burns himself out, trying to continue the high-low mix. Arma playing beautiful defense, and now got himself in a solid position, trying desperately to stay alive in this tournament right now.
DP? Oh, no, he's getting all the jumps that he wants, but he's just not confident with these ZPs anymore. Nice, the jump back, though, will take that round.
And when you're in that situation, I can understand why. So scared that he's going to get one DP wrong and Olive's just going to delete the rest of his health bar.
Yeah. A little bit here, we're going back into that spacing, right?
Okay.
But where's the sweep? You got to be looking out for it.
Back
no,
in the
just
corner, but the
high.
jump! Arma with the corner jumps. Name a better duo. And somehow they just keep hitting.
Oh my gosh, this is looking like ArmaKu's round. Big read on the DP, but it's not punished.
I think we might be headed to a game 5.
Oh no, not if Olive can keep this momentum. He stayed in the corner there?
Ooh.
What the heck?
Ooh.
No EX.
That's really tough. Arma's gonna have to get one little jab out here. Olive needs to play perfectly, but he does have that CA. However, the low kick gonna close it out. Game 5.
I was on the edge of my freaking seat for that game. ArmaKu playing out of his mind. Can he take the whole set, or is it the Jamie's day to play? Drive rush sweep.
The classic out of these Jamie players tonight, working really well. That anti-spacing game going under the fireballs. Arma once again in the corner, goes for his patented jump, and this time Olive swings at him for it. And now, once again, he's trying to jump out of the corner like he's been able to do with impunity up until now. And Olive's not letting him have it.
Big throw, and the throws are coming out. ArmaKu.
Do it again. Do it again.
I really wanted it.
I wanted it. Screw the rule of 3s. Give me 4 in a row.
But now any touch will do it for Olive. Oh no, not quite. Alrighty then.
Getting scary.
Yeah.
Is this Arma's final round, his final stand in this bracket? Or can he overcome Olive and bring this to a last round situation? Both of these players with plenty of resources right now. Who is going to execute first?
There's the DI. Olive starting off with this great early lead. Oh no, and he pressed, so he has to deal with this big knockdown. ArmaKu with his back to the wall.
Ooh, drive reversals there. That's
it is.
Crazy.
Nice, and the ArmaKu DPs are finally coming back out. No confirm. DP?
Be careful holding that schmix. The CA is online for Olive.
No,
Can he get the conversion?
Are you dead? I think you're dead.
It's going to be close. I don't know.
Oh my god, he's alive! ArmaKu with a shot at life. No!
This is your final chance. No, he dropped the confirm.
No, that doesn't punish that.
The spaghetti. Neither of them can get the opening, but the jump from Arma. Was there any other way?
He's alive.
One more chance, and he did it without meter. Arma's got a level 3. He might be able to bring this back.
Oh, shoot, the round of champions. These players need to hang in there. ArmaKu again stuck in this corner.
Olive is not happy about that last round. He wants this over now before it can get out of hand. Already close to a level 2. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see that drink come out. But now
ArmaKu. Yeah, so much space to back things up. So many fireballs preventing that second drink.
With every parry, that's just a little more meter for Olive.
But I mean, both sitting at 6, right? So he can kind of just afford to give.
I'm worried about that super meter. If he gets to level 2, you know Ala's pulling the trigger.
Yo, that was a big misconfirm there, but still ArmaKu taking it to the bank. Yo, that's it. That's it.
Oh my goodness, Arma, after all that, the harrowing penultimate round, barely stayed alive with the perfectly timed jump right as the dive kick came out, able to not only overcome that, but face off against that terrifying corner pressure from Olive on that last round, turn it all around, get his confirm, and get that level 3, the thing he saved all the way up until that moment to when he needed it most to close it all out and advance in this bracket.
Oh my gosh, that was insanely clutch. What an incredible set. What an incredible show these two players put on. I wanted something awesome, and I was not expecting it to be that awesome.
Yeah, that was just losers finals too. We're not even
Yeah.
done. We got more to play.
Man, ArmaKu has earned, holy crap, has he earned the heck out of this run back.
Chad, I hope
BLAHKonda.
y'all are enjoying this bracket. These have been some absolute heaters in this top 8, back and forth like crazy.
Man, and if these sets are getting you hyped at all, you want some heaters of your own 2 weeks from now or 1 week from now. If you're a rookie kind of worried about the Masters around, January 31st will be your next chance to play. But if you're a little antsy and don't mind taking 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe even more losses or wins, January 24th is going to be our next ladder bracket. Come and get in that matchmaking, get some matches. And holy crap, let's get all great together so we can have some more insane sets like that one. But shoot, we're here now. Grand final.
The battle of the low tiers in grand final. Who needs tier lists?
Only here. Whoa! ArmaKu coming out swinging with that DP. BLAHKonda having none of it.
The early grab game, the Edmund Honda Classic Vortex. Will he, won't he? And what he definitely will do is get a perfect to start out grand finals, putting a statement on his name. This is why he's on winner's side. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's still going.
Yeah, no, he cannot be stopped, but ArmaKu determined to stop him.
That meter, though, if you don't parry those, you're going to lose meter like crazy.
Oh, it whiffs! Oh, it whiffs!
Double whiff! Oh, no!
That was so heartbreaking. ArmaKu, I'm sure, was just so ready with the combo. It whiffs crouching, and I guess that
Oh my goodness.
I guess that super is crouching recovery.
Yeah, the
What?
weird Herfox shift, putting him in the squats.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, we've seen this before. Arma likes to slow things down in this main round, but BLAHKonda checking him with these drive impacts does not get the command grab, and you are going to get punished with that good spacing from Arma.
Yeah, great. The first nice big damage combo of this round. ArmaKu slowing things down the way he loves it, and a nice whiff punish. You're not dead, but it's gonna hurt. All right. Barely cannot make it over that fireball. I love the attempt, right? The jumping heavy punch able to alter his trajectory in the air, Honda.
Yeah, I like the idea. And it's so easy to look at that and be like, oh, he's so dumb, he mistimed it. But you forget that Arma is constantly mixing up his fast and slow fireballs. That's
Right.
what catches BLAHKonda out in those situations. Good anti-air.
Oh, man, the cross up. That's kinda crazy.
Combos.
The jumping medium kick didn't hit, and that actually made his combo do more damage.
Calculated. ArmaKu has been so good with those counter hit combos. Speaking of which, 2 level 1 confirms in 1 round. My man's in training mode right now.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful combos here. And Definitely earning that game on the board. 1-1 as we go into this swing game. Wow, we're really slowing down.
Yes, we are. And it's just scary to slow down like that against Arma because of those charge moves. So Arma has to be really careful. Showing himself able in those situations, but right there, we saw the downside of it. If you've always got that charge online, it's so hard to jump in on him, which is something that Ryu players are notorious for wanting to do, and you're gonna get checked time and time again.
Yeah, great stuff. BLAHKonda just so ready.
The classic. That's the check right there. More jumps coming out from ArmaKu.
Yeah, just catching these jumps, getting these little plus frames on hit. Yeah, and we see ArmaKu now hesitant to go for those DPs in the corner, worried that it will cross up.
I mean, yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, lost 1, 2, maybe even 3 rounds to that last set.
I feel like BLAHKonda's playing 1-2 skip a few right now because he's trying to get him all the way up to the end of this grand, up now 2-1 in the set.
And what a beautiful whiff punish to close that third game.
But it's not over.
Not by a long shot. I mean, shoot, we were thinking it might have been over when Olive was up 2-1 against this ArmaKu here.
This is where it starts.
Can he make another miracle happen?
Slowing down, but not letting BLAHKonda completely out of the corner. Gets hit by the heavy kick, and look at that combo as well as BLAHKonda getting the charge online with that sumo spirit.
Yeah, that was a sick combo, actually.
See what he does with this.
Ooh, and there is the charge spent with the cancel into butt slam, into eat this mix.
A great reminder of why that's such a good option. If you let Honda sit on his own in the corner for too long, he can pull that out and just vortex an entire round away.
Yeah. And safe jumps are no joke in this game. Hashtag give us delayed wake up. Man, yeah, here the fireball play in the corner is kind of working. Are we going to get a punish? Yes, sir.
We are. Arma does not drop those. Waiting for the level 3, decided not to cash out on the level 1 like he often does in that situation. But now he's in that game of, does he try to save the level 3 for the next one?
Yeah. Oh.
So how many times have we seen that tonight, where somebody saves that level 3 and they get burned for it?
Yeah, you gotta spend it at some point, or else it's just burning a hole in your pocket.
Forget that next round though, BLAHKonda! He wanted nothing to do with it. It seemed like that was Arma's opportunity to swing it back, but instead, the quick 3-1 from BLAHKonda, seemingly out of nowhere in that last game. He just,
really,
twice in a row, he got in once and just completely shut the game down.
Truly, yeah. It was like Arma was so dedicated to playing that neutral game, right? BLAHKonda's like, it's all cover. It's all cover for the real strategy, which is get in and run that Honda mix, and run that Honda mix he did. Congratulations, BLAHKonda, for taking it. I believe this is your first victory in the in the rookie rushdown. And man is asking for hands in the chat. If you are in chat, please share some hands. I'm gonna throw out my own hand into that chat. There we go.
Yeah,
we need 100 at least.
Yeah, great stuff to BLAHKonda. This has been such a blast to cast with you, my man Leaf here, always killing it. For those of you who enjoyed the stream, make sure to check in every Wednesday. The next event's gonna be Rainier Rushdown ladder number 14 in 7 days. That's gonna be our uncapped level bracket, so you're gonna see all the master players in there. And then alternating the every other week, we've got the rookie brackets as well. So if you want to enter some of those, awesome. Also, I believe that QR code's still on the screen, right? Yeah, we got that QR code. If you want to join the Discord preemptively, check out some of those online, or those offline, excuse me, events that we've been talking about. Leaf, anything you want to add for the people?
Dude, I mean, just the same old. I mean, come out to locals, support thank you for the continued support. Thank you for continuing to enter our tournaments. It's players like y'all that are making incredible shows like we saw the one tonight happen. And yeah, just get out and play some good dang Street Fighter.
I'll see y'all in ranked. Everybody have a great night.